channel. All right. Hi, everybody. From the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio, it's the Bob and Tom Show. Mr. Hit Point, that's what they used to call me. Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godman.
Hey, Chick.
I'm sorry, Godwin. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
My apologies. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. And I remain humbly your servant, Chick McGee. Thank you very much at the Orange and Soul Sports Desk. Hello, Captain Chaos.
Hello. Okay, I'm just getting organized over here. I got a thing for Josh.
Oh.
Very exciting. Welcome to the Bob and Tom program. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Okay.
Pat, you're looking more and more like Sean Connery in his later years.
That's not a compliment. Many would say it is.
No.
Yeah, he was a silver fox.
We named the dog Indiana.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, there's a bit talking like Sean Connery. A bunch of guys sitting around. That's funnier than anything Saturday Night Live's done all season.
But that's one of Saturday Night Live's greatest moments.
Sean Connery?
You know Daryl Hammond?
Daryl Hammond to Sean Connery in the Jeopardy show.
Yeah. Right.
That's one of the, wasn't that just voted the best bit ever on Saturday Night Live?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Yeah, Daryl. Is Daryl still doing the voiceover at the beginning?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Nope.
he's so good.
No, sir.
Welcome to the program. Everybody okay?
Nope.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What do you think? What?
Wait,
What do you think's wrong with me?
Christy, it's only a 4-hour show. We don't have time.
You missed the green room antics.
Oh,
and
did
then-
I?
And then every time I hit this counter, my monitor goes out, but everything's fine. What do you think's wrong with me? Just take a wild effing guess.
I have no idea.
Let's see. Personality disorder.
It's not got nothing to do with you.
Well, that's it. Blame me.
Blame you.
Everybody else has been lately.
When is it that the actual problem is the problem? Instead, you're not casting blame. You're like, let's say Pat shot me with a gun.
Right.
Well, I don't want to blame Pat for killing me with a gun. Wait a minute. Pat did it. He shot and killed me. Tom drives me crazy. Nope, you're just blaming me. I don't think so.
Well, hello. How is everybody?
Hi.
I've got a bone to pick with the Starbucks people.
Oh, God, now what?
I don't think you could.
Got a, I got a thing yesterday. Use your stars. They're going to expire. What the hell? What is this? I mean, they're going to expire. That makes no sense.
Well,
These are my little bonuses.
Yeah,
in
what
the,
better
in the
you?
afternoon, I swing by on occasion.
Well, there's better coffee out there now.
I know. I just it just bothers me. This is like when they used to have the gift certificates that expire. You ever read the stats on how many people don't cash in their gift certificates?
I think that caused a big change in the gift certificate world. Now they don't and can't expire, I think.
Right.
I don't know. I think it might have been something Congress or something.
Yeah,
They
I
said
think
you can't
they got
cancel.
into this. Yeah.
I think so.
But it's amazing how.
Oh, I know.
Well, that's why businesses love them. Here, give us $5,000 for this gift certificate that someone will probably never cash in.
I have a whole wallet full of them because I've been cleaning out the house and finding in rooms and my kids and yeah.
Oh, at kids' rooms, anything like, you know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. Any?
Nah.
Nothing good?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Oh, really? Like a mint-flavored condom?
No, I found.
Condiment? You know, we
Like
talked about that
dirty,
yesterday.
We won't tell
No,
anybody.
A dirty book?
I found.
Go ahead. Come on.
I found some vodka.
Well, that's a.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise.
Some vodka.
It was vodka and a club soda and a couple of empty cups in a bag hidden in the room.
But they're of age.
Well, I don't know if this was happening when they were of age.
Oh, well.
How long had it been there? I don't know.
I actually,
I bought it over a couple weeks ago.
a few years ago, I found a time capsule of sorts. I briefly, 26 years ago, I had to live in an apartment for while.
Yeah, you remember those days.
There was an
Black
incident.
sheep
I live in an
days.
apartment now, Tom.
There are many people who have wonderful lives living in apartments.
No, but I mean, at the
You elitist
I
prick.
had to live in an apartment.
No, let me explain this. At the time, I owned a house.
Yeah.
Sorry about the elitist prick thing.
That's
Remember, I owned a very nice house. I just wasn't.
Like we all haven't had to sell a house for $1 on a quitclaim deed due to a divorce.
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you, Josh. So I had to rent a furnished apartment for a period of time.
Yeah.
But and then when I moved out and moved back into my house, I apparently packed very hastily, and I found a box years later
Oh, cool.
that I had just thrown a bunch of stuff in.
Yep.
It was really funny.
I bet.
There were several bills unopened.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
I don't
yes.
open my bills.
Yes. Various bottles and other things from.
Yeah, well, I'll go through.
There was someone else involved in that apartment that there were cigarettes and papers and all kinds of
okay,
things
yeah.
I wasn't necessarily using. But it was really funny, though. And there was just like a TV guide. It was just like opening a little time capsule. Oh, I remember this particular period of my life.
Yeah.
Barely. That had its moments.
I'd also like to apologize to my neighbors if you saw me outside yesterday kneeling on the ground. I was burying St. Joseph because we're selling our home. There's no
That's your dog?
You're burying
Yes,
St.
St. Joseph and St. Bernard.
St. Joseph, a statue.
Can
You
imagine
bury
burying a
him.
St. Bernard?
And you say a prayer so that your house sells quickly and,
You bury a statue of St. Joseph?
Yes, you've never heard this before?
I have heard
Oh,
that.
Yeah, that's a real
I've
big. That's
always
a
done
real big
this.
thing.
But I did extra because I had some holy water from Lourdes from France. that
Holy
someone
water,
had brought me back.
Batman.
So I poured that around St. Joe. Do you think that'll help?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so
What if
too.
it backfires?
And then you have to say a prayer and you have to bury him.
What's the prayer? Please sell my house.
Yeah,
St.
kind
Joseph?
of pretty much. Yeah, bring me a good buyer and yeah.
Really? Oh, that's nice. Well,
What
good
about
luck.
that,
Good luck with that.
What about that false idol bearing witness? What about all that idols and
She's not.
He's a saint.
the
He's just
golden
trying to
calf.
help me.
She's not worshiping.
How far did you dig down?
I think she is worshiping.
No,
No, you don't dig very deep because you put him face down,
Oh,
upside down.
ass up, face down.
upside down, facing your home. That's the way.
upside
and then
down.
when you sell, you dig them back up and you dig them to your new house as a good luck.
And you see them for sale at the Catholic store. There's
Oh, yeah,
there's
they've already-
they've got the little gold jacket on them. Yeah, they did a deal.
This doesn't sound like a mainstream religion to me. This sounds like we're
This is-
drinking Kool-Aid at noon on
This is
Sunday.
very
This has been
common
going
sense.
on for a long time.
Okay.
It really does work.
In the
I
Catholic
guess.
Church?
Well, I don't know if they. Well, they must because they sell them at the Catholic bookstore.
Oh.
So it's not
So
something.
did a
they-
priest come up with this?
I don't
Well,
know.
I tell you what you do. You take it to St. Joe.
There is a place called the Catholic store.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you can't buy a person that's a Catholic, as far as I know. It's
No.
just goods.
They
and
have-
services.
Have you? It's right over here by us. But where
Yeah.
you were today? Have you ever been in there?
No, I was next door buying something. By the way, did you notice on the way in? Anyone else hearing the mating rituals of the coyotes?
Not this morning, but I have before. It's brutal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is.
Horrifying.
I'm not sure this is consensual.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what's going on out there, but
Yeah,
there's some screaming and humping. Well, we'll have to
That time
catch
of
up.
year, it's spring.
We have a lot of interesting stories from the world of nature today, including whale sperm and other delights.
We
in
never
the
got
news.
to our bonobos. Speaking of sex,
We got to get to that as well. But right now, we've got to get to being comfortable in your body and being comfortable in your home with Simply Safe.
Thank you, Tom. Simply Safe. That's why we also, a peace of mind is what you get from Simply Safe, and we also need it here at work. We have Simply Safe cameras, security system here at the Bob and Tom Studios. Traditional security systems, that's horse and buggy thinking. They take action after somebody's already in your house. That's too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection that help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras from Simply Safe, backed by live professional monitoring agents, monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, agents see and talk to them in real time. They can turn on spotlights and even contact the police, all before the lurkers have the chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees at Simply Safe, and monitoring plans start affordably at about $1 a day. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, or your money back. Visit simplysafetom.com to claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We got a big show or two on the road coming up. We're going to be in Cincinnati, then we're going to be in Toledo. I'll give you some details on those shows. Got some big action in the NFL.
Free agent frenzy. It's NFL fever. I've got it. Woo.
Okay.
Woo.
And that darn Sam Darnold. Is this his fifth or sixth team?
I've lost track.
$100 million worth of moving.
Seahawks fan, you lost DK Metcalf. You've got Sam Darnold. Happy? I don't think so. But, that's just me. What do I know about the NFL?
Okay. You can reach us, by the way, Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Doug Stanhope is with us. Let's see, we've established a few things. Doug is a single man, but he's living with a woman in
sin.
Her name is Bingo.
Her nickname, yeah.
They live in, is it Bisbee?
Christy felt the need to.
I got a great bingo story, but I like her. She's got a really
Careful.
conservative side of our family that listens to your show, and I have a great story, and I can't tell it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, she's
Let me
very
just
nice.
say this.
We have met Bingo. She's very nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
And
We did a charity poker event in Miami last week.
This is the card game.
Yeah, with porn stars and me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you hear poker.
Doug's naked a lot. Did I mention that?
You hear poker.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
I
Those
get
days
all
are
icky.
over.
Yeah, I bloated up when I quit smoking. I just
It got all achy.
Yeah, I get all bloated and fat, and yeah, I try not to be naked as much as possible. I'm sure Chick can feel me on this one.
Oh, yeah, I feel you, brother.
Anyway, the only point of my story is if you're gonna have a threesome in a sleazy Best Western in Miami with a giant pile of stepped-on blow with Ginger Lynn, do it in 1983. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about last weekend.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Good to know.
Yeah.
Didn't
Now
work
she's
out.
like,
Didn't work out well.
She's nearing 50.
Hey, wait a
Things I
minute.
should have done as a kid. Why did I finally do this now?
I tell you, I am single now. This came up. We'll talk about it more later.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to be able to stop me. It's come out. But I tell you this much right now. I am trying to talk to girls. And I'm young. I can talk to young girls. You ever looked at a young girl? They're great. They're great.
Sure.
You ever talk to one? It's like torture. It's like having a conversation with a baby, except babies don't have dumb ideas yet. It's like if my nephew all of a sudden was misinformed about politics and had dumb dog stories. It'd be like I was on a date with him. They don't even know what to say, but I'll get to the naked picture in a second. I was talking to a girl. We were at a pool, place that has pool tables. I go, hey, do you play pool? And she goes, I had sex on a pool table once. Oh, wow. That's a weird way to say you don't play pool. I don't even know how to respond. Was it a league? What is that? How do I go to that? I'm glad I didn't ask if she played ping pong.
Yeah.
But that pictures thing,
Yeah, you got to be careful. You send naked pictures.
with these young chicks, they'll send naked pictures.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah,
You don't even have to. I was just texting back and forth with a girl, and she's like, "Hey, I like you or whatever. And you want to see some good pictures? Hey, yeah, semicolon close parenthesis, I do." And then she sends a few of them. And I'm like, "Hey, these are hot."
Yeah.
And then she's got short hair in one and long hair in the other. They just keep them on file like W-2s. From now on, send me your boobs and today's newspaper.
Yeah.
I want to feel
see them
special.
with today's headlines. Yeah.
You want to know that they're fresh.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
We have Gianmarco Ceresi.
Hello.
How did I do?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Now, where did you grow up?
I grew up Maryland, Potomac, Maryland.
Okay.
Not in Italy? Darn it.
I know. I'm much more Jewish than I am Italian, just to get that out there.
So what? So Dad was Italian.
Dad's like a little Italian.
Okay.
Like a little, and Mom's just Jewish, and they gave me this name. And when my dad raised me, he acted like I was 100% Italian.
Oh,
and I did, you know, the DNA, and it's I guess in like the 1930s, my great grandpa Luigi, his real name, my great grandpa Luigi, and my great grandma Donkey Kong, they immigrated here. The little island of Nintendo.
Nintendo.
For a second, you thought it was real. You're like, you're Sicily, yes.
So would they call you like John Carlos Sarasso?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, my dad, apparently my dad, he was like, he was a fighter. He would, punch people, and they called him Crazy Cerezi.
Oh.
Okay. And that's how I know I'm different, because when I was in high school, people just called me Cerezi So Gazy.
Oh.
That's what I got.
So nice.
Yeah.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I gotta tell you, I had a horrible nightmare
Last night?
last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt I drunk the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Wow. The old melon's still working. What do you think? Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Josh Arnold's there.
ain't just a hat rack, my friends.
That's right. I got a lot of gray matter up here, pal. There's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Check out that new album of his. What is it? Hotel Bar? What is it?
Pool
Hotel
bar.
Pool. Hotel Pool.
It would have been Hotel Bar a few years ago.
Yeah.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com.
Own it.
Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
I got a nasty letter about kidding Pat about his drinking days. They say, you got to be supportive of...
No, you can own it.
That's what I just said. Own it.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pat, there was a time when...
Of you.
I was a bad boy. Off the air, we're very supportive of Pat.
Yes.
Whoever wrote this can hear that you're Tom. You're kind of a bully. That's all.
And you never had a drink ever in your life. You were never a bad
Hey,
boy.
I checked.
Oh, you're a saint.
I checked you into rehab, and speaking of checks, I wrote one.
Wow.
So
That didn't need to be told on the air.
Well, that gives me the right to belittle you.
Not belittling.
Yes, he paid.
I'm just
He
making.
paid for this.
I'm making fun of the drinking
How
days.
did I make that
made
connection?
public.
You're the one that has the song "Switch to Beer."
Yes, but it doesn't say rehab in it.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I have a.
I have something we need to. It seems like the show's gotten off the rails way early today, and we need to come back.
I've got 3 things I'm trying to get on here.
Be thankful for being here. And Tom, of course, had a horrible problem in the break room today, and we're all just now getting over it.
It's really terrible.
So this video, please, if you'll watch, there's a puppy dog in an overturned flower pot sleeping with a pig and ducks. There they are. And, you tell me that if that doesn't make your day.
Can't we all just get along?
We all just look, the pig is happy, the dogs and the ducks are happy.
The dog.
Disgusting.
I just feel bad for the children.
Look to the pigs and the ducks and the dog. Look to them.
You know,
That's
See,
very
that's why we
sweet.
should have a farm.
Christy, if you know what I talk about a ladder song when I was
Yes.
a painter. You know what does that mean?
That means when a song would come on the radio and you'd be up painting, you would climb down the ladder and turn the station because you hated the song so much.
Yeah. I've got a similar thing in the world of email. where I instantly delete it without even reading it.
Sure.
If I see the word webinar, I'm out. I just
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
just saw
probably smart, yeah.
just saw the word webinar. Boom, click, it's gone.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Did you get invited to a webinar recently?
I don't know. I didn't read the email. I saw the word webinar and clicked off under subject heading. I hope it's not too important. A couple quick things here. Mr. Pat Godwin has an album out there. Getting a lot of fan mail, Pat.
Yes. What do they say? Read it loud.
Just they're enjoying the album. It's called Hotel Pool. This here's one of many. This comes to us from Tracy. Picked up the album Pat dropped on Spotify. Get it? He's trying to get the drop thing, knowing I'll be mad about it. Pat released the album, and he enjoys it very much. This is from Maryland.
Wow.
Listening in Maryland. Thank you very much. A bunch of these, Pat.
You don't say Maryland?
No, I don't.
You seem like one of those guys. You say Oregon and
no, I don't.
Maryland.
I don't.
You're very kick back. You're the original OG.
Now, I'm going to play this for you, Chick.
All right, I'm listening.
Because, as you know, it's New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve in the NFL, kids. I don't know if you know that. Tomorrow's New Year's Day.
I did not know that.
The NFL New Year starts tomorrow.
Did you know that?
All the wheeling and dealing. Yep.
See, you have friends of various faiths, I'm sure, Christy, and all of a sudden they'll be walking around in July. They're going, oh, it's the, whatever.
Holiday.
Holiday, their particular religion is whatever the hell they're into. And
these guys sound drunk, don't they?
This is how I want this song to sound.
Yeah.
A little boozy, a little.
I like this version.
Warbling clarinets.
Yes.
Isn't that nice? Anyway, it's New Year's Eve for NFL fans. The new year officially starts tomorrow, as Chick just said. Okay, we'll get to that. No, I just wanted to cheer you up with a little bit of happiness. I'm sure that your Washington football club made some serious trades yesterday. Is that making you happy?
Retentions. I know all about it, but I don't think I would bore the listeners with it.
But isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Bore the listeners?
No. But pass along.
Message received.
Pass along sporting news.
No.
Oh, back to the.
That's fine.
This is from Joe. Hey, Pat.
Joe Mama.
Hey, Pat, I listened to your album, Hotel Pool, on Spotify. It's great.
Thank you.
How do you spell?
I found a few of your other albums. I love the song Smells Like Weed.
Oh.
And Gangsta Folk.
Oh, yeah.
Gangsta Folk, yeah.
That's one of your classics.
And then,
2005.
then he references something I mentioned. We were talking about Ice Nine.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Ice Nine Kills?
Ice Nine Kills. And I said, isn't that from Kurt Vonnegut? Yes. This guy said that's a Kurt Vonnegut reference.
Wait a minute. Gangster folks on this? You trotted that out again?
No. He said he explored some other.
It went back into my catalog.
Cracker, please. I love that song. It's a great tune.
Daryl has written in. He says, good morning, litigants.
Uh-oh.
Well, I could read one of my letters with this kind of static. All right.
I feel that there has been a breach of the radio show listener unwritten contract. After listening to yesterday's show in its entirety, I have retained the same attorney as the Indian fellow that successfully sued the movie theater in India for wasting his time with trailers and advertisements.
Check.
We had that story yesterday.
We do waste time here. That's true.
I had an expectation of being at least mildly amused and or entertained.
I love this guy.
But sadly, that did not happen.
Yeah.
I'm demanding...
Think how we feel.
I'm demanding $40 for mental and emotional anguish.
Anguish?
Mm-hmm. And $100 million in punitive damages.
Yeah, that's where they get you. The punitive damages.
Rajesh Gupta Esquire will be in touch.
All right.
Okay.
He said, P.S. It was actually a great Monday.
Dear people.
Thank you, Daryl.
This is from the King. They call him the King. His last name's King.
All right.
Kingy.
Today, you sound like a bunch of high schoolers in the cafeteria. I don't know what that means.
Well,
are we catty? Are we?
Yeah, maybe catty, giggly,
backbiting,
loud, throwing food.
Were we throwing food?
We're going to.
We are? Oh.
Where are all the hot chicks sitting?
Well, they're not at our table, I can tell you that.
Oh, well, Christy's here. We got one.
I always had hot chicks at my table.
Yeah.
Did you know? That's because you were in the show choir. They thought you were gay, right?
Yeah, exactly. There was always that shroud of uncertainty.
I knew I wasn't.
I know you're.
That was
I know you're.
laser quick.
I know you're. I know.
Frankly, I still think you're sorting it out.
I remember when I talked to your dad. Your dad was here that one day, and he pulled me aside. He said, Is he or isn't he? I can't decide.
He won't say anything to me.
His brothers all say he's queer.
It was the roller place in the cafeteria.
His brothers all say he's queer, is what Tom just said on a radio show.
I'm quoting.
That's spilling out into
His father can use that word. He was a Vietnam combat veteran and a badass.
So he says.
He's so good. It's unbelievable.
I say I was right there by him. Prove me wrong.
For all we know, he was cowering in Toronto.
Damn right.
Yeah, a chick in Vietnam would be the subject of something we call fragging.
Yeah. Would you be out there looking for Charlie? Is that what you'd be doing there?
No, he'd be in his Ivy League school.
No, he'd be
complaining about the size of his
He'd be a page for somebody in Congress.
My canteen is too small.
His dad pulled a couple of strings, and not my boy. I don't think my boy's going to some South. No way.
I see. Where were we?
Some Southeast Asian jungle? Never.
I don't think so.
We have
Thomas.
A letter for you, Joshy.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Long-time listener. I'm a little behind in the episodes. I've been catching up, and I hope you guys didn't miss this news report on YouTube about the latest sightings of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Research Center is hiring a new full-time Nessie hunter.
We talked about that, yes.
We did, yeah.
Oh, I must have been gone that day.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember, but we did discuss it.
I missed a couple days a few weeks ago. Josh, you're aware of it then? Okay, they wanted to make sure that you knew about it in case you wanted to.
Yes, thank you.
Go to.
You want to move? I wouldn't blame you.
Oh, yeah, I've been to Loch Ness, and it is drizzly.
Is it?
At least it was when I was there.
Can you water ski? Can you water ski on Loch Ness?
Yeah, you could, sure.
Is it cold?
I bet it was cold when I stepped into it, but I was there early spring.
I mean, do they have houses on it, like lakes here?
No,
or?
I mean, yes, but not nearly the amount of, no. I mean, it's mostly
so it's not like
alone.
Lake of the Ozarks?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's mostly left alone.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, can you jet ski on it?
I imagine you can. I didn't see any of that, but there's enough room.
Sounds like the no fun zone. What a crap! What a crummy lake.
Restaurants or commercial stuff?
The place we stayed was mom and pop, and had the restaurant attached.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, this comes to us from Patrick, who came to watch our show in Iowa, and he was at the poster signing. He said, Josh, if you're ever in the area again, I'll bring out my bass boat to the lakeside. Don't forget to try the specific shaky worms.
Yes.
Did he tell you about these, or did he give you some?
No, we talked about them.
He goes, I would tell you about it, but I can't give out my secrets on the air. What is a shaky worm?
Oh, it's just a kind of a live plastic bait. Oh, they call it live rubber or whatever, but it'll...
It shakes.
Yeah. You can also put it on a shaky.
Until they figure out if they can get lures to scream, "Hey, fish!" This is the This is the best thing they can do.
Yeah,
Would you like to do maybe a fishing podcast?
Instead of this show, leave the show and do a podcast.
There's big money in podcasting. For 10 people.
Yeah.
I will tell you that the Josh Arnold Fishing Project is underway.
Oh,
that's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
We have a submission of some Chuck Norris jokes.
I have one.
Okay. Yesterday was Chuck Norris's birthday. Is that right?
Yes, it was. And this is from Kyle. Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in.
Oh, I see.
This comes to us from...
boy, this is diminishing returns, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
You don't like the Chuck Norris jokes?
Well,
I did.
A little.
We really did.
We gave it a good 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I think that someone who identifies themselves as Kenny, a.k.a. Pretzel Stick...
Well, I don't think we... I mean, I think we should absolutely hear Pretzel Stick out.
Yeah.
Just because we're irritated with you shouldn't...
Right.
This is a new one to me. They had to change... a street that was named after Chuck Norris because no one crosses Chuck Norris and lives.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay.
Joke.
I have a couple of others over here I think are very nice.
Yeah, no, we're kind of done with it.
Yeah.
When Chuck Norris slices onions, the onions cry.
Yeah, so now, but I'm just warning you, the response you're going to get now is, oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
We've heard.
I mean, that's just...
This one's for you, Christy. Chuck Norris uses ribbed condoms inside out, so he gets the pleasure. See, there you go.
All right.
Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the out of it.
When the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
All right, having fun.
See how scary he is.
Those of you listening, you understand the principle behind the Chuck Norris joke. It's something we all know.
We've all heard.
Chuck is actually the hero.
Apparently, we made a mistake yesterday at laughing at the first 8 of them.
Yes.
Chuck Norris.
There's another one.
For chemistry students, Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because Chuck Norris only recognizes the element of surprise.
I do like that a lot. Yes.
Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He just decides what time it is. I love these. Next.
Because he's a badass.
Clayton has written in. He has a response to your question yesterday. We played a little Pantera. I believe an excerpt from This Love.
Yep.
Tom asked if Pantera's playing here, what's playing in hell? Well, Clayton says what's playing in hell is every damn song from the 1850s Tom rams down our throat.
On a related note, speaking of Pantera, this is from Michelle. Remember yesterday we were talking about playing classical music for your baby?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she said when she was pregnant, she could not get comfortable no matter what. So she finally tried playing music through their headphones, to see if that would help the baby.
Boy, women are complainy when they're pregnant, aren't they?
Oh, whiny.
It's not that bad.
Really?
Oh, God. I would like to see Josh pass a bowling ball through his penis and then tell me that.
And there's got to be a fair amount of over-exaggeration.
Building a person.
I can't believe Josh just said over-exaggeration.
Give you plenty
Don't you just mean exaggeration?
Her baby would
You're exactly right.
Her baby would kick extremely hard when country music was played, constantly moved when R&B, hip-hop, and soft rock were played, but she said she was literally at her wit's end until her husband decided to play Alice in Chains. She remained calm the rest of the night.
How about that?
The little girl, now 18, and her favorite music comes from Metallica, Tool, and Alice in Chains.
Wow.
And John Denver and Anne Murray.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It is interesting.
There have been lots of studies like this over the years.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we also learned about a new kind of dog I'd never heard of. We had a dog napping.
Yeah, this Russian breed. It's a toy breed.
It's called Balanka.
Uh-huh.
And I looked it up, and they're between like $2,500 and $4,000 here in America. But these 2 dogs were kidnapped or dog napped, and they wanted $1 million ransom.
They were Russian dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're apparently a Russian, but they were the doggies apparently have been found and they're okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there's a little picture of them with their little mouths duct tape shut.
Oh, there's that sad.
Holding a sign.
Today's newspaper.
Don't Lindbergh me, Daddy. So that was
Lindbergh me.
Oh my gosh, they look like little Yorkshire Terriers. All right.
We have coming up, Christy, you want to give me a little preview of what's coming up?
What is coming up? Oh, well, we have a dentist who's in trouble for using pliers on a patient. We have...
Hey, whatever it takes.
We have a Massachusetts fisherman who really caught something in his net.
A corpse.
And it wasn't a fish. We have a lady naked on a plane.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a really bizarre plane story. Something was up with this particular... Something was going on board this
pick
plane.
up that one. And then we have a lunar eclipse coming up.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
Right now, we've got some Raycon earbuds in your ears, right, Chuck?
And we have a love letter. Dear Bob and Tom, my name is Ross. I work on landscaping. He used various types of equipment for years. Had been using other earbud brands that just didn't make the cut. Well, after hearing the advertisement for Raycon's earbuds, I finally decided to give them a try. They have been absolutely amazing. Why I waited so long is beyond me. They're perfect for when I'm running mowers, trimmers, blowers, and other equipment. I love my Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's from Ross. That's right. You too can enjoy Raycon's Everyday Earbuds with active noise cancellation capable of drowning out lawnmowers, the most maddening of sounds, and Raycon's Everyday Earbuds are your quieting sidekick with active noise cancellation. And their latest model, Raycon, better than ever, 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And Raycon has a quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery. Raycon start at just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. And if you don't love them, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. Speaking of obscure songs that I reference, there's a great song by Melissa Etheridge called Similar Features. Double thumbs up from this guy right over here. Now, I'll assure you that we are indeed in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and we are also the Bob and Tom Show.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey.
I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference.
Cut.
I didn't say it. I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're wearing a gorilla suit. I was just in the woods. Anybody can go in the woods.
Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony Siragusa from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said, I can do this.
Siragusa cannot...
He wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Did you get I mean this in a kind of an odd way. I would imagine you probably had a lot of guy groupies, but not like in a traditional group. You know what I mean? In other words, dudes coming up to you.
Rod McEwen.
Guys who went to party with
Rod,
them?
Rod
There's a reason why they call him Rod.
Rod waited for us in Hawaii. We were on our way to Australia, and Rod heard we were coming to, stopping in Hawaii. He waited.
At the airport?
He missed it. Yeah, at the airport. He missed his flight to meet us because he thought we were one of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because of the bits we did. You know?
What I meant was, as Christy, in other words, you guys are like,
clean it up now.
I want to party with these guys.
Party with these guys.
I mean, I imagine that'd kind of be a buzz. Kind of be a burden though after a while.
Oh no, it was all, we just like, I don't think so, man.
We got a lot of bits from these parties. We went to one party very early in our career. I think it was in Rochester.
Yeah.
And this one guy brought he was a blues collector, and he brought his famous, never heard before, Lightning Hopkins disc. And he had it on the turntable. And very carefully put the needle on there. And he sat down with his eyes closed, and some party guy ripped it out. Threw it on, put another record on. That was cool. That one. Remember that one? That's where we got Earache My Eye from. Hey, that's my record, man.
Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom and Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Hey,
Steven, how did you make your living, Steven?
I made my living in the movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the last 20 years, I've been a cop. I understand Christy Lee is having some second thoughts about moving.
No, she already moved.
A lot of people don't know, but for 5 of the last 20 years, I've also been a real estate broker.
Really?
We had no idea.
I love open houses, man. Sunday, I show up, meet the owners and say, you get out the car! You get on the ground! Yeah, it's crazy what happened.
You Steven Seagal!
Yeah.
You Steven Seagal!
Yeah, I get that a lot, man.
And then you Steven Seagal!
Yeah. Hey, back up, man.
That's it.
I made my living in the movies.
That's how my ass whooped by Steven Seagal.
For the last 2 seconds, I've been a bitch slapper. Steven Seagal. No, man.
Wow, you have sound effects and everything, huh, Steven?
Pat, are you ready to do your movie review?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
We can do
okay.
that. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Big week this week. Talking about the new movie Sex and the City 2.
Now, should we explain that the way you have a very interesting way of making sure that your reviews are not biased? You don't chum around with the stars.
I do not chum around with the stars.
And
as little as possible.
You don't associate pretty much with the movie itself.
Do not do that.
So, in other words, you don't go to the movie.
I don't interact with the movie in any way.
By seeing it.
By seeing it,
Right,
I try not to think about it.
Bias your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And once you've seen a movie, there's no way you can be objective about it. You have been foiled. The content is in your head, and there's no way you can do it. Now, this week, Sex and the City 2. Carrie, Amanda, Mary, Kate, and Ashley return for the sequel. There will be sex, followed by brunch, during which a penis will be ridiculed. There will be giggling and togetherness. Cynthia Nixon, shockingly, not returning for the sequel. I don't know if you know that. The role of Amanda is played by a broom with a face drawn on it. Sarah Jessica Parker does return, and contrary to early rumors, the role of Carrie is not played by Super Saver, winner of the Kentucky Derby. Super Saver. Obviously, these are some heavy-duty female role models, but you don't have to go to the movies to hear about strong women, as you'll see in this edition of the Unbiased Movie Review, which is also ripped from the headlines.
Really?
Yes. In Minnesota, a mother has given birth in the car while driving herself to the hospital. Well, what does she want? A medal? One time I soiled myself on the way home from the airport. Nobody seemed to think that was much of a miracle.
Yeah.
The only difference is that mine didn't scream coming out. In fact, it was almost eerily quiet. There was a whimper. I'm not sure which end it came out of. Ripped from the headlines. Yes. Sex and the City 2. Definitely a movie for females. Well, what's wrong with seeing something a little soft and fun? You need it sometimes. After watching all the violence in the news, one of Spain's most famous matadors remains in critical condition after sucking the horn of one of Spain's most famous bulls. Julio Aparicio was gored through the throat, his jawbone fractured, his tongue pierced, his soft palate smashed. Doctors say...
Throw your girlfriend's legs. Oh.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What do we do? It's I've been doing this a long time, specifically with Nutsy over there.
Yeah.
This is an odd day. It's really strange.
It's the sleep.
Are you okay?
It is the sleep thing. This is kicking my ass.
I slept really well last night.
So did I, man.
For like an hour and a half. It was unbelievable.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Really good.
You ever make that decision? You're doing one of those nocturnal urine breaks, and you go, well, I can either go back to bed for an hour, or go say hi to the dog, and go into work.
See, my decision comes at, do I get up and pee, or do I
keep holding it?
Keep holding it.
Pee the bed.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you make the so you yeah. Because let's say I wake up, my alarm goes off at 4:40 a.m. If I wake up at 3:40 and I really have to pee, I hold it, knowing that I won't sleep that well the last hour.
Oh no, that's no fun.
I know it is a dilemma, but
I can't remember the last time my alarm woke me up.
Yeah, I mostly wake up before.
I
mine
certainly
too.
set it.
I mostly do
never.
too.
I always.
Well, if you don't set it, you'll sleep through it. So that's the rule. Now, I got a nice letter here, dear Bob and Tom Show. I just saw Roy Wood Jr. on Celebrity Jeopardy and then Dusty Slay on Hollywood Squares.
Right.
Thanks for introducing me to these guys.
The Bob and Tom universe.
Roy's got a great, both those guys have a great special video events out there in the ether.
Yeah.
I certainly suggest you check them out. I could be more precise, but I forget exactly where they are.
Well, Roy's is on Hulu. Dusty Slay's is available somewhere else.
Yeah, there we go. That's at least half the information we need, and that was certainly very helpful. Right now, we turn that direction. I can see that's the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk starring Chick McGee.
Son of a gun, we're over here already. Okay, that damn Sam Darnold. 3 years, $100.5 million contract with the Seattle Seahawks. And Sam says, I can't wait to get to Seattle and throw a touchdown pass to DK Metcalf. Boy, that would be. I'm sorry, what? You traded DK Metcalf to where'd he go? Steelers, Ace? Is that right? Yeah, Steelers. Well, son of a. I'm not sure what Seattle's doing, but it's none of my business.
Do you think his parents were tempted to name him Arnold?
Arnold Darnold?
They need to be Arnold Darnold?
Arnold. No.
You know what? I love that.
Now, Josh,
I bet the dad at least thought about it for 5 seconds.
Josh, now you've expressed a desire to have children.
Yes.
At some point. Do you think you would go with Arnold?
I told him this a long time ago. He should have gone Arnold.
I would not. I would. I'd happily adopt. Arnold, I would not go with.
Why would you adopt? Something wrong with your joint? What's going on?
If you were a single dad,
bad
you
sperm?
nut.
Oh, sorry.
Or even in a couple, I'd happily adopt. But I don't know.
Have you ever screamed, "I'm going to put a baby in you"? Have you ever screamed that?
like while completing, you mean?
Yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Just file that away.
It's not going to go well. I'll say it's got to be the best way to do that is if it's the first time you've ever been with that person.
Yeah.
I think the phrasing should be a little more delicate. I just put a baby in you. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah,
see, I know that sounds almost too gentlemanly for what.
No, it suggests that your potency is unquestionable.
Yours is.
Yeah,
I mean, we could even. What if I do? You're pregnant now.
No, but then it could be somebody else. I just put a baby in you, I think is the way to go. Now, would you go with the Josh Jr.?
No.
Is your name Joshua or Josh?
Joshua.
Joshua?
Yes.
You wouldn't do a junior.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It'd be very weird if I had Josh Jr. and my name is Tom.
How about Joshua James? You call him Double J.
That's not JJ.
Arnie Arnold.
I would maybe name him after my dad, Larry.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to do that.
Because I haven't seen a little boy named Larry. To me, a 2-year-old boy running around. Hey, Larry!
Hilarious.
Real funny.
Like that. Now, was your dad a Lawrence or a Larry?
Larry.
Oh, he was strictly Larry.
Larry, Harry, Mordecai. I love them all.
Mordecai?
Call him Mordecai. Morty, get in here. Yeah, why not?
So we may have gone off track. You were talking about Sam Darnold. Sorry.
Anyway, and I blame myself for not coming up with Arnold Darnold on my own.
Is this
his like right in my wheelhouse?
You follow this more than I do. Is this his 5th NFL team?
I certainly
it's
lost
been
track,
many,
and I forgot to look it up. He was with the Jets, then he went to Minnesota, and now this is Seattle. Was he in Carolina?
I believe so.
That sounds right.
And so he's getting serious money.
He's getting serious bucks, and he threw 35 touchdown passes. Listen to me now, believe me later. That's the most touchdown passes by a quarterback in the NFL, and later to be traded in the offseason. It's never happened before.
Wow.
Never, ever, ever.
Have you guys in Seattle been to the fish market?
Yep.
Oh, they throw the hurl the fish at you?
Yes.
They do?
Do you like the idea of a Seahawks scout kind of walking by and they see this guy just hurling fish and it's a perfect spiral?
Oh, so this is a nice Disney movie.
Right.
I'm seeing Kurt Russell as the coach.
right.
No, he's the wise old fishmonger.
Oh, okay.
And, you got to chase your dream, boy.
I've got another. The guy catching the fish, making magnificent catches. And
it's Randy Quaid. He's the first 65-year-old tight end in the NFL.
Quaid. No.
Oh, no, it's Dennis Quaid.
You're screwing everything up.
It's my movie. How can I screw it up?
It's not your movie. Josh came up with
You get Russell and Quaid in the same. I'm there automatically.
Well, they're not going to be playing football.
But they're mentoring and
managing.
I see Miles Teller as the quarterback.
Love him.
And Channing Tatum as the.
That's good.
A big perch.
You got to have Glenn Powell in there.
Catching the.
Oh, yeah, they're very good.
Yes, and Glenn Powell walking by for no reason.
With his shirt off.
Flexing. He throws a pass called a twister.
Man,
kind of winking at the audience.
That's a bad movie. Have you seen Hitman with him? Is that
I haven't. No.
It's no good.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. You ever watch the whole movie and you get the end and go, what the hell was that? And I didn't care for it at all.
Is that the one where he's in disguise? He goes from being in. He goes from being in
this movie.
He goes from. No, I watched half of it. Really, he goes from being a nerd and then he combs his hair different. All of a sudden, he's this great-looking guy. Really?
Sounds fun.
Sounds like
It
Superman.
started off good, then it's
Is it like Fletch-esque? Does he use different voices and stuff?
I don't find him have any sort of magnetic personality at all. That's my problem.
It's not clever. I liked him in Twister 2, whatever it was.
I didn't watch
Twisters.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
What
Twisters.
was it called? Let's Twist Again?
I'm so mad that it wasn't.
I like that. Darren.
And then they've got automatic. Let's twist again like we did
But
last
it's the
summer.
exact same movie.
Yeah, but the special effects. If you can't, I saw that in a theater, and the whatever it is, surround sound. It was great.
You remember Bill Paxton
I'm not
from the
saying
first
it
one.
wasn't fun.
You remember this?
Of course.
The first one, he had the famous line, "That's an F4. Let's call that the finger of God."
I love Bill Paxton.
Give him the Academy Award.
Did you ever see that horror movie he made?
It's terrific. Frailty.
That is a great movie.
Frailty.
It is a great movie.
Frailty is a great
And he wrote it, right?
You're right.
Yeah, directed it.
Terrific movie.
Paxton wrote that and directed it?
Frailty?
He did.
Never heard
Yeah,
of it.
it's
It's a good one. Matthew McConaughey.
You,
And
did not, you can't watch it. There are no gumdrops or unicorns.
The less you know, the better, Christy.
darn it.
The less you know, the better.
Okay.
Get it with your husband and just start watching.
All right.
And give it a few minutes.
You know who's really good in it right at the end?
Don't say it.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's good in the whole thing, I would
He's
say.
always good.
All right.
Okay, so we got, what is it now? We got Seahawks with Mr. Darnold, and now are you going to talk about your team?
Hang on, shut your hole. We'll come back with that. But the New York Jets and former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Justin Fields have agreed on a 2-year contract worth $40 million. Fields would step in as New York starter in place of Aaron Rodgers. And this is not done yet, but according to my sources, which is my computer, Aaron Rodgers could be going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's a bidding war breaking out between the Steelers and the Giants. Aaron Rodgers could be getting north of $40 million a year to be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wait and see if it don't happen.
Okay.
I can't explain it. I can't.
What does he have that?
If you want your locker room in a turmoil, bring Aaron in to be quarterback. Come on down.
Okay.
I don't get it. Yes, and the Washington Commanders did wheeling and dealing yesterday, and
we'll find out about it.
And signing, and it affects my sweet baby Jaden Daniels.
Okay. Coming up, we have orchestral news. That's kind of exciting. We have a
Are they maneuvering in the dark?
something I've always wanted to see during a race on the track. A beating takes place.
Whoa!
Have you seen this video?
Oh, yeah.
It is unbelievable.
I did.
Yeah, we'll find out what that's all about. And Megalodon may be longer than they thought.
Really?
We'll be finding out about the Megalodon in the news. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and you are listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
It turns and sways.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go. Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here? Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon.
We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
We were talking about racial stereotyping because you're a golfer.
Yes.
And I know that we were talking about golf off the air, but a lot of stereotypes in the world. Certainly, one of them about Asians in sports, and I think that's really now really being changed, particularly in the world of baseball, basketball. It's huge changes.
It's great.
15, 20 years ago, you didn't really see that as much.
It's great. I love seeing Asians in sports, and yeah, as you said, Major League Baseball, the real sports. You know, we're not talking ping pong or pai gow poker or vase juggling with your feet or really hard Sudoku problems or competitive hot dog eating or breaking ice blocks with your forehead or dancing back up for Gwen Stefani, the real sports. That's great because before, if I wanted to cheer for Asians in sports, the people I had was Michelle Kwan and half of Tiger Woods.
that was it.
That was it. That's it.
Wow.
And you know, Tiger. Let's talk about him. You know, I don't know which half of Tiger made him want to cheat, but I think we can all agree which half drove into the tree. So
we have Etta May in the studio with us. Etta May is the mother of several. What is the official count now?
4.
Okay, great.
Not counting my husband. Yeah.
You're done, right?
Thank you. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17, and then Corona, she is 16, and Miller is 13, and then Jack is 8.
There's a theme there.
Well, no, trust me, after the third one, I had graduated to hard liquor.
Understood.
It helps. And Jack is just a dream.
Is he?
My little 8-year-old. He started kindergarten this year, so we're very
He's 8?
Wow.
Yeah. Chick, take you back, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that kid's huge. Nothing like being 20 during your senior year in high school.
You're popular.
Yeah.
You can drive and
drinking.
yeah.
Okay. Drive your buddies around.
Yeah. So we're very proud of him, and my 17-year-old is problems are arising. And I'm seeing flags. Let's put it down. The other day, he walked in the house. He had pierced his bottom lip.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And tried to hide it from me. It's like, you know what? Be a man. Own it. Don't hide it. And it's, it's like, hello, you got a spike sticking out your bottom lip.
Man up.
I might notice that at breakfast when Cheerios keep getting hung up on it. Yeah, my son, for his graduating class, now looks like a ring toss game. Okay? Yeah, he tries to hide it, and it's like, hey, Mom, I'm gonna go to my room, okay? And it's like, come here, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking? Come here. And I said, put your hand down. And it's like, oh, honey, what did you do? And I said, did that hurt going in? Did it hurt coming out? Oh. Hey, any holes be put in my kid's head, I'll do it. The problem is the kid he runs with. That's the bad influence. This kid has so many piercings, he looks like he was attacked by a nail gun, okay? Somebody from Home Depot did a drive-by on him. I mean, I call him Tackle Box.
Sounds attractive.
Oh, yeah. Gunner, you can take him fishing.
Really?
He's got a couple fish hooks right here.
Oh, yeah.
About 13 lures in his ear, a couple sinkers coming out of his nose.
It's convenient, yeah.
The kid can't even walk past my refrigerator without all the magnets going.
Matters benefit show. That's going to be, those tickets go on sale this Friday. The show's going to be Saturday, July 12th.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
I will persevere through this bullying.
All right. There's Ace Cosby.
Persevere by throwing out big words like
It was pretty brutal around here during the break.
They were real mean to me, Tom.
I'm
I
Chick
wasn't.
McGee at the Orange Insole Sports Desk. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. We have a lot going on. Very excited about today's program. We have a couple things in the world of sports we have to get to. What have you got over there, Chick?
Washington Commanders have acquired offensive tackle Laramie Tunsil from the Houston Texans.
Oh, so wait a minute. The Texans had their tonsils taken out? Thank you very much. I'm going to go.
He raised
get my
both
car.
hands. No one did anything but raised both hands and thanked us.
Backed off the chair a little bit.
They also got rid of Kevin Adenoid, but they'll do that when they get rid of the tonsil every now and again.
Do they still take tonsils out? Is that still a thing?
Yes,
Not as
absolutely.
much, though. Not as much.
Commanders also yesterday signed defensive lineman Javon Kinlaw from the Jets. Tunsil under contract to 26. The most penalized player in the NFL last season with 17 penalties.
Whoops.
But he was absolutely one of the best left tackles. Anybody who knows anything about the NFL knows that he is one of the best left tackles in the NFL.
Is he related to the great singer K.T. Tunstall?
He will be protecting sweet baby Jaden Daniels on the left side. But you remember
Can a left tackle switch to right tackle? Are they switch tackles?
could be a problem. Occasionally,
Okay.
but it's I got a better one. Yeah, sometimes a tackle can't play a guard or vice versa. It's
Really?
It's very,
I got the Dear Bob and Tom show. If they need a little help on the Washington team at right guard, will Chick McGee come out of retirement?
No. And now you remember when during the NFL draft.
I'm just reading the mail.
When Tunsil was drafted by the Miami Dolphins, he slipped like 5 or 6 slots because a video surfaced of him smoking marijuana in a gas mask. I don't know if any of you remember this, but there's my new left tackle for Washington, the football team. He's wearing his gas mask.
Really?
With a bong attached?
Hooked up to, now watch, now he's like, oh, yeah.
That will get you high.
Yeah. That will absolutely get
There's
you
no way you're not getting high.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My goodness.
It's his downtime. Let him have some fun.
Your left tackle.
We're not criticizing. We're just saying.
That's right.
So judging by that photograph, he's not related to the great singer K.T. Tunstall.
No, and judging by the fact there's a T in Tunstall and not in this guy's name.
Not only that, but they're two different names.
Mr. English major, I can spell better than you. So what? That's one of the best albums. Remember?
Yes, we know you love it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not whatever horrible band you're into.
Are no horrible bands.
That's what's known
Josh
as
has eclectic taste.
a blanket insult is what that was.
Boy, I almost stepped on it the other day.
Oh, really?
I walked into
Oh, boy.
I walked into this coffee shop that I go to all the time. And it was like,
of course, they're so excited.
It was first thing in the morning, and there's a guy in there that's always in there on Saturdays. A real nice guy.
The place goes wild when I walk.
And I'll give it an analogy. Remember back in the day, you'd go into a record store, and the guys that worked there would always play their favorite stuff.
Sure.
Then the manager would walk in and say, "Take that crap off and play stuff that people want to buy."
Yeah.
I walked in, and it was one of those like.
Yeah.
And I was about to say something. The guy sitting down who knows me, wait, don't say anything. It turned out to be the guy who was the barista. It was his band.
Oh.
So I'm glad I didn't step on.
Did it sound,
warned you?
It sound like this?
Yeah, much like this. Yeah. I like the MTV Unplugged version of this song. What's that called? Death and Horrors and...
It's called This Love. It's a romance.
Oh, I see. Okay, good.
A high school track star in Virginia recovering from a concussion. We'll have the video for you. After she was attacked by an opponent during a meet with a baton.
Ooh.
I saw
They were in a
this.
relay race. See?
I mean,
it's a weapon.
And it is so blatant.
It is awful.
It's not an unintentional whack with
the
a
one
baton.
who's doing the hitting denied that she did it after the, but whoa.
I mean, and she does it. She tries to do it again.
The pesky video was available,
Yes,
as
she
you can
does.
see. And
That's insanity.
Yeah.
yeah.
And now the woman who got hit apparently had a concussion.
Kayleen Tucker from Brookville High School participating in the 4x200 meter race, the Class 3 track and field state finals. When the athlete from the other school, IC Norcom High School, hit her on the head with a baton. Norcom disqualified for the infraction while Miss Tucker was diagnosed with a concussion.
Man.
And a possible skull fracture.
God.
You can't ever play sports again.
Nope. You're done.
In any capacity.
Lucky it wasn't the javelin.
Yes, that would have done more damage.
She threw a javelin at her, you see, Pat.
Yeah. That would have been
would have pierced her body.
Yeah.
Stabby.
Yeah.
Stabby.
It was an accident. That's what the girl says. There was
No, it's very clear that she reaches her arm up and whacks her in the head.
Yeah, it looks like, like you said, like she was going to do it again.
It's a bludgeoning.
It is a bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, how'd you like to be bludgeoned?
And I'd like to make one thing clear. This next 2 stories coming up are Tom's idea.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with them. I have to read them.
All right.
Stupid world record.
Now, Tom, do you love these?
Are they fantastic? Are they fabulous? Are they very exciting?
You're always very positive.
One of them has an audio component. I think it's very nice.
All right.
Pat will like it.
No, the audio opponent, the audio component to
Yes,
it
sir.
can't make it any worse. But we'll do the first. An octogenarian from Oklahoma has broken the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of bricks.
Bricks. Okay. I wonder how these are
On his
fashioned.
house? What is it? Yes.
87-year-old Clem Rankemeyer.
That's right.
Great American.
8,882
I know he's a great American.
bricks. He might be a spy for Germany. You don't know.
I can't lift any.
I worked for the Krauts.
I work for the Krauts.
That's what they used to say.
Well, he's an older man.
Yeah.
Krauts and the Frogs.
Frogs.
The achievement came as a bit of surprise. His daughter Celia, who's also very old, and equally old husband Dan applied for the record in secret. One of his favorites in the collection of 8,882 bricks. Let's focus on a specific brick, shall we?
Oh, each brick is different?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's not. Oh,
Everyone
my
like a
God.
snowflake.
That's the whole point.
Well,
It's not because my house probably has 8,000 bricks, but I mean these are all separate.
One of his
look at that happy
favorites
son of a bitch.
is his collection is a sidewalk brick made by a manufacturer in Washington, D.C. It was located where the Pentagon now stands.
Think of the expense this guy is sending bricks in the mail. Has to be very expensive.
I can barely get it to the post office.
You don't think this is exciting?
Some of his bricks even date back thousands of years, such as a Roman brick.
I love them more than my grandkids.
Right. He says he has a Roman brick.
A Roman
from
brick.
the year 100 A.D.
I bought it from a guy in the street.
You know what I see when I see that? I see a kid who has to clean up after their dad dies and is going, what am I going to do with 8,800?
You know,
somebody after that.
You make an excellent point.
Lunatic kicks it. We got to clean up the bricks.
You got to clean up Dad's
Like,
bricks.
one thing to
I thought
clean an
that,
apartment. It's
I want
another.
them sent to the border.
I thought the record for the most.
Here we go.
Sir, we don't need to hear about your politics.
I'm just saying.
All right. We were trying to do a happy feature story on you, sir.
Keep them out.
Oh, sir.
I thought the record for the most bricks was that guy Shaq. What's he doing in our country?
Check his card.
Sir, will you knock it off?
You know,
Is he one of those Eastern European tall fellas?
I'm convinced of it.
Okay.
And
Yes.
stupid world record. Don't spend too much time with the guy in 8,000 bricks. The world's first vegetable orchestra
These guys are famous.
has set the Guinness World Record for the most concerts by a vegetable orchestra.
Really?
Aren't they the only vegetable orchestra?
The vegetable orchestra in Austria consists of 11 musicians using vegetables in a variety of ways to produce sounds on stage.
These guys are famous, Tom proclaimed.
He said I would like
In the past 27 years, they performed 344 concerts by playing with food.
They have to hurry, though, because their instruments rot.
So
No, that's actually part of the show. Is the instruments? They're preparing them on stairs.
Vegetable.
Well, you want to hear want to hear some audio?
No.
Not at all.
No.
This is the vegetable orchestra.
No.
Here we go.
What are they playing?
I don't hate it. That's odd.
Yeah, that sounds like sex with a Martian.
It does. Wait till the vocalist starts. Oh, here it comes. Vegetables!
All right.
Vegetables! Wow.
The vegetable orchestra.
Very strange.
Tom, I've asked before. I'm very sincere. Get some help.
Okay,
please.
Do we have a name for that song?
I don't know if that has a name. I just know that the one guy, they literally take the vegetables up on stage and they cut them up and prepare them. And,
Are they stringed?
No, I think
pumpkin drum.
I think I think they're primarily things that they blow into.
Carrots as sticks and a pumpkin
carrot
drum.
They have a carrot recorder. A cucumber.
That song never ends.
They have something with celery.
Yeah, it never ends. The beat goes on.
You know, the performers
That wasn't bad.
purchase all the vegetables fresh the day of their performance.
Of course.
And the audience can see, there's more for if you're an audience.
Now, did that track, was it officially released or had it been leaked?
Oh, nice. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate
The
that.
audience can
He
see
likes it too.
in live time how the sounds of the instruments change as they break and dry out in the stage lights.
Let us hear it again.
The carrot.
They tour with the string cheese band.
Carrot marimba. Oh my gosh!
And the chef on hand turns all the unused vegetables into a soup for the concert goers to enjoy the performance.
That's why you'd like it, Pat. You're a semi-vegan.
Yeah, well, I'm Mediterranean diet now. I've said that for the last 3 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, but it's funnier when you
The
were a
leek
vegan.
zucchini vibrator. I'm interested.
That wasn't loud enough. Turn up the sound. Turn up. Anybody?
I'm not clapping.
Okay.
No, that wasn't.
I did it.
Before the show, they say, "Let us jam, fellas."
I did let us.
Yes, but I used it in a much funnier sentence. I got the laugh from Ace. Wow. They dress up in tuxes and stuff, like, you know.
Oh, they do?
They look really elegant up there.
Yeah. Oh, wait, are you being serious?
No, they do.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm
setting
looking at it.
something
They
up.
do.
Yeah, very serious.
I don't care for him. You're still here?
He's a brick guy.
I've got 8,882 bricks. I didn't get this kind of coverage.
When I die, I want all these bricks to be turned into a level on Super Mario Brothers.
Got a brick.
That's an odd idea, sir.
Could you play a celery guitar? That's what they have. That's one of their instruments.
do?
Yeah.
Well, it's time now to talk about that sports desk, which is brought to you by our friends at Orange Insoles, because Orange Insoles has something coming up. By the way, $1 million thing involving some basketball. But first, what's going on?
That's right. If you work on your feet all day, you don't, you pansy. Sir, will you leave me alone? I have to read this. You're putting stress on your body. That's right. Boy, where were you guys? Maybe you work in construction, farming. Maybe you're a doctor or a nurse or a brick collector. You're walking around in shoes that have that tiny, flimsy liner inside that offers zero support. You're probably experiencing some discomfort because of that. Back pain, hip pain, knee pain. This is where Orange Insoles may help you. They have arch support and a deep heel cup that support your body and help give you better alignment. And check this out. They just released, that's right, Orange Insoles now has the Orange Sport Insole. Most athletic shoes lack true support. You may not have known that, but you're probably wondering, boy, I do all these athletics, and I don't feel so great. Well, now you can feel better with the Orange Sport Insole. They feature new and exclusive O-foam technology with a thin athletic profile for top performance. They offer 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return. Find the right Orange Insole for you and every shoe. Whether you're wearing work boots, Pat, or dress shoes, there, Chickster, sneakers, Tom, or high heels for Ace, you name it. There's no
Wait a minute.
What?
Ace, high heels?
Hey, what Ace does on his Saturdays is none of our business.
I would very much like to see that.
No cutting required. These insoles are true to size, and they include sizes 15 plus. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better. Do more. You did all right, son. I appreciate that, Brick Man.
Thank you very much. God, can you imagine if, it's tragically Ace goes missing, and we go to his house, and the closet's just nothing but dresses.
Oh my God!
That would be fascinating.
And a full-length mirror.
And a stack of videotapes next to the dress. Do you watch those videotapes?
Yes, of course. Of Ace preening.
Oh, you gentleman! I tell you.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would be great.
Yeah, be kind of rough at the funeral though. Well, you buried him in a dress. He would have wanted it that way.
He would have loved this.
Yes. Okay.
You don't have to take this, Ace.
Yeah, Ace.
Yes.
He signs it.
I didn't hear any
His
objection.
life is a Medea movie.
Once again, we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that gives you the...
Oh, yeah. So you can't see the outline.
Yeah, with jeans, it definitely gives you the J-Lo butt.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Yeah, baby's got back. And now Chick McGee has tried on a pair of these, and Chick is known for having no buttocks.
How much do you want on video?
What do you mean? We want it all, baby. Money shot.
Like that?
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I like. Let's get Christy in there. Oh yeah.
There's almost no difference. I mean, right here. This is more what they're looking for. Oh my God.
Shot on our front porch, but you don't have to know. Come in, Chick.
And,
Okay, Chick has
yeah.
Okay, Chick has them on. And, oh, dear God. He's got a shelf ass.
Now, wait a minute. What did you
have a shelf ass.
You have a shelf ass.
I have a nice ass.
What did you do? You look like you turn around. Let me see you from the side.
I can't recommend these booty pops enough.
Let me see the profile. Oh my God! You got a basketball in your ass.
What's going on?
No, that is not just the booty pop.
What did you do? What did you put back there?
I got attitude back here, Bob. What I got.
You got
attitude.
You got a shelf ass, is what you've got.
What did you put in there besides the booty pops?
It's a little fluffy pillow.
Oh.
Well, if that's the look you're going for, yeah. You know what? All the girls will talk about you at the club. Oh yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to. It makes me want to do a joke that only 4 of us would get, but we'd never forget the moment. But I can't do it.
All right.
That is
well, that's,
you got a big shelf
really
ass
a good
now.
That is a good.
It makes you taller.
Look at that! It improves your posture.
Oh, that's I'm not all
great.
hunched over.
Oh, that's funny.
It feels like I have a really awful hemorrhoid.
Well, it looks like a big awful hemorrhoid. Okay.
Oh, I got to get this off. It's really, really hot.
I'll bet. Well, you probably weren't supposed to put the extra padding in
Ass
there.
is sweating. Got this Lycra.
Christy, is your ass really hot right now?
No.
Because Christy's also wearing the booty pop panties.
Is it breathing?
But Christy didn't put a pillow inside of hers.
I'm just.
Yeah,
they look pretty good. I got to tell you, Christy.
Do they?
Yeah, they look very nice.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Warm. You don't like a big butt?
Not that shape. No.
Oh.
Well, it's not. It doesn't make. It doesn't make your ass look huge. It just gives you more lift in the back there.
Yeah, it looks a little.
It's not making your hips
like the butt
wider.
is too high.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see one more time.
You want to feel it too?
Just turn to the side.
Oh, feel it. Oh,
go over and feel.
Yeah,
wow. There you go. Come on.
Yeah, squeeze it.
Come on, Tom. Go over there.
Tom.
Squeeze.
Go, baby. Go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Bob and Tom Show USA. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Larry King.
Wow.
Larry. Nice to see you.
Let me sit down here. Ouch, my back.
Wow. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. Hey, you know, you're giving off a weird vibe when the Walmart greeter tells you to pound sand up your butt. Huh? Hey, what's with Cher and the Sunny thing all of a sudden? Would somebody tell me anything? Anybody else now think the C word was invented because of her? Cher, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how about that Carol Channing thing, huh?
Yeah.
I guess she was singing "Hello, Dildo."
Hello, dildo.
Yeah, man.
Hello, dildo.
Yes, it's just
Only
good
got
stuff.
married. Only got it twice in a row.
Twice in 41 years of marriage.
Wow, she needs Viagra. And I said it before, but never address an Indian in war paint as Chief Big Pussy.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
And finally, I gotta say, kids, it's been a stone gas being here, by the way. I gotta say, this body piercing craze is getting out of control. You know, studs through the tongue, rings through the nose, eyebrows, the nipples, the belly button, and now a series of interlocking rings and hoops through my schwanz. Oh, did I say my schwanz? Oh, somebody stop me. You know how embarrassing it is to go through the metal detector?
I'm sure.
Larry King, you've got a solid nickel's worth, kids.
Thanks.
I'm out. Peace out.
Peace out, Larry.
I got to catch a plane.
Thanks very much, Larry.
Hi, it's Josh Arnold from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
We were talking about racial stereotyping because you're a golfer.
Yes.
And I know that we were talking about golf off the air, but a lot of stereotypes in the world. Certainly, one of them about Asians in sports, and I think that's really now really being changed, particularly in the world of baseball, basketball. It's huge changes.
It's great.
15, 20 years ago, you didn't really see that as much.
It's great. I love seeing Asians in sports, and yeah, as you said, Major League Baseball, the real sports. You know, we're not talking ping pong or Pai-Gow poker.
Back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Christy Lee's here, and Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Ace Cosby. The joke of the day on the way. I'm Chick McGee at the OriginSouls.com Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Just groove into that vegetable orchestra you were talking about.
Yeah.
Guinness World Record, the
this is
11-piece vegetable orchestra.
This might be the problem. This might be the big problem. So we get through a story like that, and you have to go back and revisit it.
Honestly, it was so exciting.
Oh, was it? Okay. That's one man's opinion.
They're touring.
Do they call themselves an orchestra or
Wait a minute.
salad?
No, you're getting in the way. You're getting I can feel you're getting in this way. The vegetable orchestra is touring. Yes, Tom.
There they open with Green Onions. But their opening act, the Smashing Pumpkins.
These are cute.
Green Onions is a song, not a group, I don't think.
Oh, that was the opening number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and Christy, you were intrigued by the piccolo player? Isn't that a cucumber?
There was a vibrating vegetable leek or something. And then they had the eggplant clap. That sounds like it's...
That sounds like something you get in the Navy.
Yikes. Yeah, wow. Wow, the eggplant clap.
Remember when Coneheads and Jane Curtin's doing the shopping? Mrs. Conehead, and she sees the eggplants.
Screams.
She screams really loud.
They convinced their beheaded Coneheads.
A penis.
Okay.
On a Conehead.
Is that sports?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We've left the sports page, and we now turn to Christy Lee. She is across the way at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening over that way?
The Arizona Dental Board has voted to revoke the license of a Flagstaff dentist who used household appliances, or household pliers, rather, on a patient.
Oh.
The board said in a report Dr. Robert Janessy was having difficulty removing a patient's implant during surgery and decided to use non-sterile pliers from a toolbox to pull the implant out. According to KNXV-TV, boy, that's something. The board voted 5-2 in favor of revoking his license. The report also alleges there was no clinical evidence that removing all the patient's lower teeth was even necessary.
Oh, he's a monster.
Dr. Janessy told the TV station earlier this year that the patient, who was the subject of the dental board's investigation, is, quote, very happy with the treatment I gave.
Oh. Well, can we talk to the? Well, we can't talk to the patient. He has no bottom teeth. See, look at how happy he sounds.
But I mean, I could see using pliers, but they just weren't sterile. That's the problem.
Right.
So he's rooting around in a Craftsman toolbox over in the corner.
Apparently.
That's the problem, I guess. But two of the judges voted for him.
Yeah, said it was okay.
So,
but 3 out of 5 dentists recommend you don't go to that guy.
I'm seeing a TV show with this guy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. This Old Mouth with Bob Vila and this clown.
Hubda. This Old Mouth.
You see, it's a. I'm sure he's probably operating out of Mexico now.
I got a million of them.
Texas authorities say a Phoenix-bound Southwest flight was delayed after a passenger stripped naked before takeoff.
Hey, take a look at me.
Oh, yeah.
The Houston Police Department said they received a report of a disturbance out of Gate 42 at the William P. Hobby Airport. Responding officers found a woman had stripped off her clothes after the plane pulled away from the gate, leading pilots to turn the plane around.
No reason to.
The woman was going through a crisis, she said, and was transported for medical evaluation.
Oh, jeez.
Let her sit there naked. No worries.
No worries? I think she was up walking around, but that was the problem.
She's naked.
She wasn't in her.
They're calling her. They're calling her a DD Cooper. Apparently, she was well endowed.
Huge cans. Huh?
Hijacked the plane with this bosom of mine.
Big hammers.
Hey, this is Greyhound bus behavior. Haven't we established this already?
That's actually true.
We got to start charging more for airline tickets.
No, the bus is as comfortable as a Greyhound. Or, I mean, the plane is as comfortable as a Greyhound bus.
Yeah,
if not less.
Yeah, but you're getting an aluminum tube being transported across the country. I'm a big flyer. Thank you very much.
Not be
Greyhound is way more comfortable.
The seating on a plane is a human rights violation.
It is.
Oh God, you whiny little
seat is torture.
It's just awful.
I wonder if it was the flight attendant
that got naked.
Yeah, I'll make them pay attention to these announcements.
That'll do it.
You know something? Even if you did that, you could make a great video of the flight attendant taking all her clothes off, starting the announcements, and everybody's staring at their phones.
yeah. I watch. I look the whole time.
So do I. I pay attention.
Yeah, I never
it all.
Sometimes I shut my eyes and lean my head back.
I've heard it all.
While she's talking. And my daughter was a flight attendant.
I could fly the plane at this point.
make these jokes on this show, but I show complete respect when I'm up there.
Well.
And you count like the seats behind where you know where the exits are. So if
ideally, I'm sitting next to one. I want to be the exit guy.
Oh, you do want to be the exit guy?
And I want to help everybody out before I get out.
Now, if you see like a giant Gorlock or gremlin on the wing, are you going to tell anybody?
I've learned through various media sources that they won't believe you.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we ask Mr. Shatner if we get a chance to talk to him?
Right.
I know he's touring right now.
They have not. They won't believe you.
Okay.
I prefer the Lithgow one.
I do too.
I think he's
very
better.
much so. Yeah.
I mean, I love the Shatner one, but
that's a good point.
Yeah, when Lithgow,
we'll tell him that.
You know what we're talking about, Christy?
Nope.
There's a great Twilight
Gremlin at 30,000 feet, or what's it called?
Terror or Nightmare. Nightmare at 30,000. Yeah.
Nightmare at 30,000.
Shatner. This is in the early 60s.
Yeah, it's a Twilight Zone based on an old Richard Matheson short story.
Okay.
And there's a new one with Adam Scott, which I've not seen, where he is the guy.
He looks out on the wing. He looks out on the wing, and there's this creature
some
out there.
Flying gremlin tearing the engine up, and he's trying to warn people, and nobody believes him.
Whoa.
So, should we give away the ending?
No.
Maybe not. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and we continue with our air travel. An Air India flight from Chicago to Delhi was forced to turn back after 11 of the plane's 12 toilets became clogged.
Now, keep reading, though. When I first heard this...
How many toilets?
11 out of 12.
But
12 toilets?
There's some mayhem going on here that doesn't involve defecation.
According to View from the Wing, the flight was crossing over Greenland when it turned back to O'Hare. One business lavatory remained working during the 10-hour ordeal. Air India said, quote, alternative travel arrangements were organized for passengers. However, customers claimed they were instead instructed to contact the airline's customer service, which allegedly had no knowledge of the incident. NDTV shared images that appear to show clothes, rags, and plastic waste being removed from the aircraft's plumbing. The airline confirmed that these items led the lavatories to become unserviceable.
So somebody
did it on
Somebody
purpose.
did this to the plane.
You think they're trying to hide evidence of a shart?
In 11 bathrooms?
Well, it doesn't say that all the stuff was in the 11 bathrooms. It just said it helped clog all the toilets. So
maybe it was a diversion. Maybe this is DB Pooper.
Oh.
Boy, they just keep on coming, don't they?
We got to stay down.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a plane that has more than two bathrooms? One in the front, one in the back?
Well, usually they have 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Well,
2?
1 in the front and 2 in the back.
2 in the back.
Some of the bigger...
Yeah, this is probably one of those...
Come on, 12?
When I flew to Korea, there were at least 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how big a plane is that?
Oh, it was massive.
This is what, Chicago to where, Delhi?
Yeah.
That's a long haul.
Long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody deliberately stuffed that.
If they have a city called Delhi in India, why don't they have a city called Restaurant in America? Tom, your thoughts?
You going to noodle on that one?
You mean Old Delhi versus New Delhi?
No, I mean restaurant instead of Delhi.
Delhi, yeah.
Okay.
Sauerkraut, your Rubens.
Maybe they were just trying to prepare people for the types of toilet facilities they'd find in.
Here we go.
In India.
Here we go.
You know, on a good day, there's a hole.
On a good day, there's a hole.
When was the last time you were in India?
He was never.
I've seen photographs.
Never.
I've seen pictures.
I've seen photographs, and I've formed my opinion.
You can walk across the Ganges River on the bodies and the turds.
He's never been there.
Never been there.
Boy, what an awful... What if they had
Never been there.
Frogger, colon Ganges, and Frogger had to jump across turds and corpses?
Oh, my God.
Well, speaking of corpses, we have corpses in the news.
A group of Massachusetts fishermen caught a dead body in their fishing net.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Now, do you throw it back in? What's the...
Well, some of them you can eat.
Depends on the times. Go ahead.
According to TMZ, the fishermen pulled in the decomposing corpse about 40 miles off the coast of Boston. After reporting the gruesome find to the Coast Guard, the vessel was met by officials from multiple agencies, as you can imagine, at Boston's Seaport District.
I don't think I report it.
The Suffolk County District Attorney's Office said it cannot confirm the name, age, or even gender of the deceased individual.
That's how woke our culture is now.
And cause of
They
death
can't tell you the gender.
also remains unclear.
Look, we don't want to be insensitive. This person could be whatever they want.
They may identify as...
Maybe it was a mermaid.
I think it was the condition of the corpse.
Oh, not the political correctness? Sorry.
I don't, off the coast of Boston, you catch a dead body?
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing.
Really?
I don't need Whitey Bulger Jr. showing up at my house 3 weeks later going, you called the cops about what you found.
That would be a
Sometimes the cement shoes decay.
Excellent point.
And, would you just leave it there, or...
What would I honestly
How
do?
gruesome.
I would be screaming for a long time, I think.
Yes.
That
Having
is
nightmares forever.
Brutal.
And the sharks turned it down? Had to be floating for a long time.
Yeah, no joke.
Boy, when the shark sniffs it and shakes its head, no thanks.
I thought you were going to make some West Side Story joke.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Thanks, Chick.
When?
Just saying.
Well, let's see.
Hey, we haven't had a song from you today.
Top of mind.
I know. I'm getting ignored. With my
Pat, you got a new album out there.
Number one.
Yes.
Boy, if only one of the productions of those songs could be played, I could sit here and enjoy
It's
it.
lonely at the top, isn't it, Pat?
It is.
That's not going to
We
happen.
don't have a copy.
It's not going to happen.
I know. Pat's new album is called Hotel Pool.
My stuff never gets played. Number one.
That's because you can sit here and play it on your guitar.
But I would like to enjoy it too.
Well, then, why don't you do it right now live, and then during the break, go listen to the tape. I'll have Jason tape it for you. Coming up, we have a story about, kind of a story about something associated with camping. Perhaps you could do your little campfire song. I know I enjoy that one very much.
How much time do we have now?
Time to do the campfire song.
We do? No,
All right,
let's
like
save
it.
that.
Let's-
Because we
yeah,
have a
let's
get it
story
over
for
with.
that.
I'll just.
Grab the guitar.
How about something real short?
All right.
That is real
And
short.
romantic.
Just do
Okay.
the campfire thing.
Okay.
Not doing it.
What is short and romantic?
Oh, I like that.
You're
Short
gonna
and romantic.
Danny
Peter
DeVito?
Peter Dinklage?
You're going to find out.
That's all I got.
Is this from the album?
No, it's brand new. Yes.
I don't think you're plugged in there, pal.
got
Oh,
me
there
up?
you are.
It is. Very nice. You're European.
You know, one of these mornings, we're not going to make it through this. You know that, right? I mean, so one of us is going to go crazy on the others. Okay, go ahead.
European men are so romantic. They'll wine and dine you all night long. They'll bring flowers, write poems, and play guitar outside your window singing pretty songs. European men know what they're doing. Whisper in your ear, that does the trick. American men will text at 2 a.m. and say, "Do you want to see a picture of my dick?"
So this is a song about the different romantic approaches of Europeans versus Americans.
That very much.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. That's on the new album?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
With Michael Cleveland playing the fiddle.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
Was his dad with him?
Yeah.
Yes. Was his dad embarrassed?
Maybe.
Okay, good. Well, thank you very much, Michael. Grammy Award winner, et cetera, et cetera.
We need to get him back in here. That guy's
great.
Yeah, amazing.
Great. Now, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Oh, let's see. We'll have that song, that campfire song coming up from Pat because we have
We
some
all
wars
know it.
in the
We've all
news.
heard it. No one's going to laugh.
Oh, Jesus. We have
Well, I'm not going to
Megalodon,
laugh now. I can tell you that.
bonobos, Diamonds in the news.
We got the moon.
Lunar eclipse.
And we have watermelon in the news. We have horses in the news. And we got to get to that Pharaoh story. You know the Pharaohs?
We already
The Pharaohs, yeah.
Oh, Pharaohs? You brought
of
down?
Egypt.
Didn't we do the Pharaoh story?
That's one of those jokes he makes that he's the only one that gets
It's not a joke. It's a reference to the movie American Graffiti.
American Graffiti. Celebrating its 70th year.
Oh, great. Nevertheless, a very fine movie. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Every day he played around 18 holes, then some practice. Every night he played around too with some blonde that he saw at the bar. And the fly of the tiger was unzipped once again. And he thought no one would be the wiser. He had plenty of women, some were skeezers and hoes, who all had their eye on the fly of the tiger. Back at home, Thanksgiving night, Tiger saw her unravel. His wife, Elin, a cute little blonde who you'd figure could not hurt a fly. But the fly of the tiger is right where she aimed. She took one mighty swing with his driver. She missed his crotch but hit his Tag Heuer watch. She laughed as she watched time fly off the tiger. Buick's gone, so was Accenture. Gillette cut him quickly. It turned ugly when Nike pulled out. They took his hat and his shoes and his balls. Yes, the fly of the tiger has cost them a lot. But for Tiger, there's a silver lining. He's got a new sponsor. It's Danny's Restaurants. They're always open, just like the fly
of the
Yeah, all right.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
One of the things I like about you is you don't necessarily lower your sights when it comes to some of the things you do. You're willing to go out on a limb.
Oh, I have no sights.
You're willing to go out
blind.
You're willing to go out on a limb and do an impression that perhaps most people aren't going to pick up on.
I'm fearless,
and I respect you for that.
Thank you.
Especially when there's a high quality to the message, and of course, I'm referring to Gregory Peck.
Oh, yes.
Now, Gregory Peck,
Gregory
Peck, not familiar to everybody necessarily, a brilliant actor.
Not everyone knows who he is.
That's right. But if there was a period of time in which he was a big leading man.
Mm-hmm. He was one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
And he was in something you don't see much anymore unless you look hard, and that is what I would call an important movie.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great movies out there, usually
The Omen,
independent movies.
No, Boys from Brazil.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, I don't mean the.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying. There are a lot of great movies out there these days, but they tend to you got to look for them. A lot of the stuff that gets a lot of publicity is just a bunch of crap with a bunch of crashes and the same old junk. But
To Kill a Mockingbird was a great film.
One of the great films of all time. And,
Yes.
and you do one of the few tributes to it.
Well, yeah, it's a great movie. You learn a lot about tolerance and diversity from it and stuff. But it was made in like 1960 or whatever, and America's changed a lot since then. There's a lot of groups in this country, not even just racial or ethnic groups, but groups of people who define themselves a certain way. And a new one pops up every week. We're like, all right, we're weird, but you better like us, or you're a jerk. Like, all right, we'll write you down on the list.
Yeah.
If they made To Kill a Mockingbird now, it'd be like 10 hours long to cover all these different groups.
How true.
Atticus Finch would be out there telling his little daughter,
Now, Scout, remember how I told you that black folks are just the same as we are, and we're to treat them with respect. Well, the same goes for these Shiite fundamentalists who just moved in across the streets. They just believe different things than we do. So if you see them out there stoning one of their women to death for sneezing on Wednesday, you pay them no mind. Nobody likes a nosy Nelly. And in this house over here live coprophiliacs. Those are people who derive sexual pleasure from human feces. Now, just because they're unrepentant dump truckers and we're not doesn't mean that we are somehow better than they are. They work hard, like all Americans, to put food on their table so they can eat it and poop it out and have sex. I don't know how it works.
I don't want to know how it works.
You just have to be tolerant.
no Oscars for that movie.
No. Mike McRae.
How about that?
Bofa on the front. What? Bofa on the front.
What are we talking about?
D's nuts on the back. The new T-shirts. What do you think?
What are they going to say again?
Bofa
on the front,
and then on the back, D's nuts. And another T-shirt.
Uh-oh. You're having chest pains.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm fine. I do very well, but I don't know what on the back yet. What do you think? Are you recording this?
Okay, once again, Josh has put them on over his.
Okay.
Okay, so now in the groin area there.
Well,
is a,
that looks ridiculous.
Whoa!
Oh, is she turning it on? Sit back down. Now,
this is why we have HD cameras.
Sadie has the remote control.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it give it? Cotton Brothers this summer with the Coral Reefer Band at the Ruoff Saturday, September 13th. That'll be a great show. Todd Rundgren at the Murat Friday, April 18th.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Please, stay seated. Christy Lee's here, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin. Hello. Ace Cosby. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
I say it's time for a palate cleanser, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his
Joke of the day.
You guys know I was recently in Egypt.
Oh. That's right, yeah.
On vacation.
Yeah.
I met a man. He said I could buy any monument for just $500.
Oh.
Turns out it was a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, you got to be careful there.
Joke of the day.
Really,
Tom is actually laughing as if he's watching a comedy show.
That was comedy.
Joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed. It's for a limited time and exclusively at a Sleep Number store.
I love my Sleep Number bed very much. So we already did the story about King Thutmose?
Yes. We did it last week, Tom.
Yeah, I remember making a joke that he was the Thutmose ruler of
Okay, I don't want to feed into this, but I'm almost certain I missed this because I would have remembered King what?
You weren't here.
You weren't here.
Thutmose.
Thutmose?
Thutmose. This is the first tomb since Tutankhamun was uncovered in 1922.
It was a big deal.
We all remember how big a story King Tut was.
That's a huge story. The great Steve Martin tribute.
Yes, sir.
Thutmose II.
Oh.
That's whose tomb it was.
Thutmose Deuce.
I think he was around between about 1493 and 1479 BC.
Now, do they call him King Thut?
I'm kind of wondering. King Thut.
Because King Tut is Tutankhamun, or however the hell you say it.
But I'm kind of on board with hey, maybe they should just leave it alone.
Yeah, this is the only way. This is a very good way to get cursed.
But they said apparently, according to this Egyptologist, Dr. Litherland, at some point the tomb had been deliberately emptied and moved.
Yeah.
And they think they know where the first tomb is. They're going to go looking for it. So this is just a setup for a movie. I think for some bad mojo, as they say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Would you want to climb into one of these old tombs?
Oh sure, I'd go look around, but I'm not not opening up any sarcophaguses or anything like that.
Okay. All right. I just thought it was a cool story, and I'm sure there'll be more coming about King Thut.
Yes.
In the meantime, we go back to Christy Lee. She's the queen of news here.
A total lunar eclipse will turn the moon red as it travels across the night sky later this week.
There we go.
The so-called blood moon, Josh, will be visible for about an hour.
When is this?
This will be, I'm just about to tell you. You ready?
What day is it?
Starting at 2:26 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Friday morning, March 14th.
Oh,
and peak viewing will close at 3 a.m. So Tom will be the only one of us to see it.
So this is...
I was out walking the
dogs, and there was a blood
moon. And then the moon turned red, and my dog started barking. Have you heard the coyotes? Oh, my God.
The best...
No, continue. This
Good Lord, I can't believe.
Oh, God, I can't wait for the morning he pulls in and is attacked by a
blood moon,
a pack of coyotes eating his flesh.
The best views of the lunar eclipse will be from North America and South America.
So it's this Friday morning.
Yeah.
Friday morning. Thursday night into Friday morning. Friday morning. 2 a.m. 3
Can
a.m.
something be done about this?
Blood moon. Shannon Schmall.
Blood moon, you got me looking.
Yeah, boy, aren't you glad that went away?
I love that song.
There's a blood moon on the rise.
I like that.
Blood moon rising. There you go. Write that up.
Even
It's
worse.
a lovely night for a blood moon.
Wow.
Why didn't you write a song about this?
Yeah, what's your problem? We wrote 4 sitting here. Come on.
Man.
Shannon Schmall, director of Abrams Planetarium at Michigan State University.
Hello, Abrams Planetarium.
But as long as the sky is clear, you should be.
Will you guys
shut up? Jesus. Quiet.
Gotten into you.
Been up since 1, cleaning up after a dog.
Get a dog? I didn't
We need some silence in this room, like at the end of that last song.
No. That last song had a real punchline, and we laughed.
I liked that last
You want
song.
silence? Pat, play the campfire song.
Yeah, what happened to that one?
We're not on that story
We're not
yet.
there yet. It's a long morning.
My fault?
So it's called the blood moon because it turns red. Why does it turn red?
But at the center of the
eclipse. It
umbra,
passes in
because the uterine wall sloughs off, and
At
That's
the
only
center of the Umbria, 100% of the moon's face will be covered by the Earth's shadow, tinting the moon
Why are you
red.
reading so fast?
Because I'm done.
Umbria.
I have lost every ounce of
I'm pretty
patience.
sure Umbria is somewhere up there in the uterine canal.
Yeah. This is when lady werewolves have their period.
Oh, yes.
It's a blood moon.
That's not a bad conceit for a movie at all. Blood moon.
The lady werewolves.
Women on their menstrual cycle.
Umbra.
And where do you think baby werewolves come from? Oh, yeah.
Werewolf.
He's lucky it's not 200 years ago, because this sort of event happened. All of a sudden, they're sacrificing virgins.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you bring your daughter by. We're throwing her over a cliff tonight.
By the way, how do we know that wasn't effective? We need to. Isn't it time we try it at least one more time?
You know what? We're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it prevents tigers from being in Indiana or Iowa.
Spies Like Us, when Chevy Chase goes, all right, calm down. I'll bring back the sun. I'll bring back the regular colored moon.
So, I'm supposed to look for this at 3 a.m. on Friday?
Well,
Yeah, check it out.
2:26 a.m. to 3 a.m. is the top viewing time.
Okay.
Well, you'll be out by then. You'll be out, won't you?
Sure, I'll be looking around. Oh man, a little of that goes a long way.
I love it.
Farmer,
is that Sha-na-na? Is that Blue Moon? It's called Blue Moon, right?
Yeah, but they were doing
50s.
Weren't they remaking some 50s?
Dum 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 dang dang dang.
now is that scatting?
Kinda. It's a good piece of hokum.
Oh, hokum?
Sure.
Oh, it's ladies and gentlemen by the Marcells. How about that?
Really?
Bum 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 dang 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 ding dong dang boom moon. Blood, moon.
Everybody.
Blood,
I love it.
I heard a C word in there.
Sometimes scatting has its risks.
Oh God, that's the Marcells.
The Marcells.
Yes, they were very famous.
Isn't that the name of the
Monkey on Friends? Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the bad guy in
Marcel?
Fugitive.
Marcel Marceau?
What? Bat Masterson? What old ancient?
Like the guy who wrote for John Kennedy. What is Ed Sullivan's sidekick? What is
the guy who's chained up in the basement and rescued by Bruce Willis?
Oh, that's the. Yeah.
Oh, Marcellus Wallace is Ving Rhames. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
Marcellus.
I wonder if that's where they got the name.
You okay?
No.
I'm a hell of a far from
Tarantino did not get the name Marcellus from the Marcells, singers
Did
of...
you say the Marcells?
Boobs do do.
Oh, wait a minute, I heard.
You guys are hearing what you want to hear.
No, I think we're hearing exactly.
I'll tell you what.
I think we owe ourselves to listen one more time so we can hear what's going on here, okay?
The ass and the flan, the vagina,
Now, I clearly heard.
Vagina.
I don't know how they
You
got away
guys
with
are
it.
hearing what you want to hear.
Okay.
It's like Louie Louie. It's like Louie Louie.
Play the next verse.
Oh, okay. Well, now let's listen to the first one again, I think. Hang on a second. Yeah.
What? You know what's interesting about this band?
Is what?
This is a integrated band, which in 1959 would be a very big deal.
Wow. Well, that's good.
In Pittsburgh. On the
Pittsburgh.
What?
I always assumed it was
Brooklyn
or something.
No, it's Pittsburgh.
Oh, and here's
He can't breathe for you today.
My whole world is turned upside down.
What the hell?
Well, I think if you guys had a grip on contemporary culture, you'd realize the importance of having an integrated band in 1959.
But in Pittsburgh?
It's a very big deal. They were on Copix Records. Sorry, Christy.
Not Kotex Records.
Speaking of the blood moon. Kotex period.
Every time I hear something different.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is weird.
That's what makes it art.
We'll be back. We'll be back with Pat's instrumental version when we return. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
Couldn't tell you if it's recently because the
doesn't work.
Cable's out. Okay,
You gotta pay the bill. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What's the phrase about it?
Well, yeah, sometimes there's more month than money.
There's more month. There's more month than money.
I tell you what, because 25th come around, we damn near started that.
No, I forget. I know these are.
Man, we've been there though.
These are the Dickey twins. Your name right? Yeah, what are you, Rod Dickey, and he's what is it?
I'm Dick Dickey. That's Ricky Dickey.
Ricky Dickey and Rod Dickey.
How you doing?
No, it's Ricky
Rod
Dickey.
No, Ricky Dickey and Dickey Dickey.
Yeah, I see. The Dickey brothers.
Where'd you get Rod?
No, the Dickey twins. Our great Uncle James wrote Deliverance.
Did he?
Oh, James Dickey.
That's right.
Fine.
I kept telling him, no, you need more sodomy. Yeah, more bunghole.
Christy,
You told me I couldn't say that.
You can't.
Josh is on fire today. I'm the intellectual in the family, and he's a little bit more earthy.
We'll get back to
Health officials in Canada.
I can tell you how old you are just by smelling your fingers.
It's true. Try him. Tell him. Try him.
You're 35.
He's usually right within 5 or 6 years.
You know something?
True.
Josh, and honest to God, it would be worth to dress you up.
What about me? I want to be dressed up.
Get a booth at the state fair.
Yeah.
No, dress you up like Ricky Dickey.
Right.
Get a booth at the state fair with a straight face. Have a sign up there. I can guess your age by smelling your fingers. and see how many people would come up and go, well, this guy can't do it. And
yes.
God,
Well, what happens when he's wrong? Wouldn't they be mad?
I never.
Who cares?
Take his money?
As Josh puts it, you're just doing it for the viral video.
Are you going to take money from these people, or you're just doing it for free?
You say if we can't if we can't do it, we'll give you $3 or something.
Okay.
The thing about the Dickey brothers, they always have their trapper hats on.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, overalls, and they're pretty educated. They're not,
Now you wear the overalls with no underwear and no undershirt, right? Little side boob.
We ain't stupid.
Oh, can we do that next summer, please?
We can do it now. We do it for Christmas. I got my trapper hat right here.
He got me a trapper hat for my
Are you going to model that for the camera?
I put it up on mine. I still remember when you squirted out of Mama.
Oh, jeez.
I thought you guys were twins.
He's 5 minutes. Yeah, I remember it. I was first.
5 minutes older.
A doctor lifted me up, spanked me, turned me around so I could watch old Dick come out.
Yeah. I heard you almost dropped your dip.
That's right. Jaw fell right to the floor. That's right. What a man he is. He dipped right out of the snatcher.
I like that book, The Snatcher and the Rye.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That's quite a book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Christy, where were we here?
Health officials in Canada.
Take this ad to it.
Could we take a picture of you in that? Because you're.
It's on his.
It's on Chick's Instagram.
Josh, you need a green.
Chick McGee, if you want to go on that Instagram.
That is one stupid looking hat.
Oh, dude, trapper hats are the best.
It's so warm.
You need a green one.
I can't wait for it to get really cold.
I've got a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, I love them.
Got this snap on the bottom.
They really keep your face warm. They're amazing.
Does the front come down?
The wind chill.
Yes, it does.
Well, you won't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about getting a venereal disease because those are vagina repellent.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. What? There you go.
Even better.
You tell me if this looks stupid.
What's the big flap with the fur in the front for you? Are you supposed to pull it down, but then you can't see?
That's what I said.
It doesn't pull down.
That's just there for fashion, Tom.
Okay, because that does look good.
So you take this off there and it cuts
You
the line
slaughtered
all
some
off.
poor animal for that stupid thing?
Oh, yeah. That's, right there, that's a vole. And then the chinchilla's in the back. Right.
Hey.
That's right.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
You sound like a real fan over there.
Oh, sorry.
That's enough. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey, Chick. There's Josh Arnold. Hi, Chick. Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeandSouls.com Sports Desk. Jeff Oskay joins us.
Hi.
Back from
Jeffrey.
Good to see you.
Back from foreign lands.
Got a tan.
Hello, Tom.
A little bit
of color.
You look good.
You were in Haiti, right?
Close enough.
Dominican Republic, Tom, but thanks.
Oh, you didn't take the bus trip over?
One of his friends.
Yeah, we did an excursion over to Haiti.
You were in
some aids.
Dominican Republic? See any baseball players?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of prospects. I signed 4 of them while I was down there.
Get in early.
So,
I mean,
3-year-old with
as a proportion, what's the word I'm looking for, of the population, the Dominican Republic, they have to have the most guys in Major League Baseball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a real big country. They're doing something right there.
I think they can play year-round. Yeah.
That helps.
So, apparently, it was winter while I was there at 84 degrees.
yeah.
190% humidity. I didn't even know that was possible.
Now, since Mr. Oskay is just joining us, Christy, I'd like you to review a story we had earlier involving finding a corpse, because I have a letter about this. This was a corpse floating in the ocean.
Yes, it was in Massachusetts.
We spotted the ocean.
A group of Massachusetts fishermen caught a dead body in their fishing net.
Oh, boy, I got one.
They pulled in the decomposing corpse about 40 miles off the coast of Boston.
What kind of a fish is that?
So that's enough.
They reported it to the multiple agencies.
Got this nice letter from, we'll call him WJ.
Hey, William James.
Hey.
Billy Joe.
You're closer than you think.
Oh, all right.
You guys mentioned finding a corpse. I actually found a body.
Oh, no.
I was in San Antonio, Texas. I was semi-lost. I was walking down a dead-end road in a new neighborhood that was being built. There was a carpet rolled up. I saw a human foot sticking out.
Oh, my. That's murder.
I eventually got to a gas station, called 911. I waited for the police to arrive, led them to the body.
It wasn't just a shoe. He led them to the body, rolled up in a carpet while he was out walking. Man.
I had to go to the police department to fill out a witness statement where I was grilled for several hours.
I bet.
I was a suspect. After the incident, I say, You're right. Next time I'll just leave it alone, pretend I saw nothing.
There's some carpet company out there going, have you seen the new Apprentice? They're like, we haven't seen him since that last job when we rolled up that carpet from the accident. Yeah.
I've always heard of all the do-it-yourself procedures. Putting carpet down is one of the hardest things you shouldn't even try to do it. Just forget it.
Yeah.
The guys,
there's a kick thing.
Yeah, with your knee, it'll blow your knee out.
Just forget it.
Yeah, that looks tough.
I had a cousin that trashed his knee doing that.
Well, he was also spending time.
Yeah, but he's got your jeans running around in him. It was going to happen, right?
Hey, it was
as brittle as it is long.
Well,
bones are made out of chalk.
You get down on your knees for enough guys.
Would you like to know more about the Marcells?
Yeah. Do they have any?
What are you talking about, the Marcel? Oh,
tomato sauce and bacon.
Here's Josh
boners.
everybody.
Wait a minute, hang on a second.
I definitely heard rim job.
I heard an offensive term for Italians.
Oh, boy.
No,
I know.
The Marcells, a so-called doo-wop group. Yikes! Right there.
That's called doo-wopping, not scatting.
Do as Wop say, not as Wop.
And don't be around them to have a flat tire, okay?
They were formed in 1959 in Pittsburgh. I noticed from this photograph that the band was interracial, which in '59 is a very big deal. They had to actually pull a couple dudes out of the band so they could tour the South in those days.
Geez, that's such a bummer. Right. But yeah, that's.
But this is interesting.
So we weren't sad enough before.
Yeah, now you had to make us sad.
You had to put up with stuff. Because
if you keep reading, they're all dead now.
They wouldn't let the Asian drummer tour the South? They wouldn't know.
What's the problem?
The introduction to Blue Moon is actually a cover of another song. This is just fascinating stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Is it Bad Moon Rising?
It's an excerpt of an original song by the Cadillacs called Zoom. So there, we don't need to go into
it. Aretha Franklin, Who's Zooming Who?
Oh, that was a turd of a song.
Oh, I love it. Freeway of Love?
It's free. I like Freeway of Love, but I don't care for Zoom.
Actually, Who's Zooming Who, I believe, is the album. Michael Narada Walden, don't sleep on him. He's amazing. Who's Zooming Who and Freeway of Love.
There's no song called Who's Zooming Who?
Who's Zooming Who? No, that's the name of the album, and there's a song on it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a turd. Yeah, I'd rather hear this one. Okay.
You know what? It's not terrible.
Yes, it is.
No, it's very nice.
Because I like those guys. Who's Zooming Who?
Who's Zooming Who?
It's meaningless.
It is meaningless.
I mean, now zooming is a thing, but back then, I don't even know what.
She's way ahead of her time.
It sounds like they were.
I always thought they said who's doing who. I had no idea it said Zoom.
Yeah.
I think maybe the original probably did, and they wanted to vanilla-ize it. Yeah, who's zooming who? That way the kids can listen.
I wonder what zooming did refer to.
Well,
I think it meant
something you
S, or I mean F?
Yeah, probably something you were during the Marcells. You were.
Yeah, you were
one of those words. Yeah,
you're a dangerous singer.
Today is the actual 5th anniversary of the day the world shut down for COVID. Speaking of Zoom.
There's a good thought.
Let's dwell on that.
5 years, though. Wow.
Oh, God. Okay, let's get to this Pat song. Finally, we have just enough time to get the story in.
Authorities believe a resident making s'mores in their backyard accidentally ignited a series of wildfires on Long Island.
Oh, that's the cause?
That's what they say the cause is. Suffolk County Police Commissioner Kevin Catalina said the operating theory is that a fire was started at about 9:30 a.m. Saturday when a resident used cardboard to start a fire to make s'mores.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Who's making s'mores at 9:30
9:30 in the morning?
You've never had a breakfast s'more?
No.
I feel like...
Well, you don't know what you're missing.
You would do that, Tom. If your girls woke up and said, we want s'mores.
Daddy. Yes. Do it.
S'mores for everyone and ponies.
And by the way, I have daughters and they beg for s'mores with breakfast. I'm doing it too.
Absolutely.
So what you're saying is this guy's justified in setting the neighborhood on fire and burning down a few hundred acres.
Well, maybe. Did they get to eat any s'mores?
While high winds initially prevented the person from getting the fire going, they soon discovered that the fire did ultimately ignite their entire backyard.
Oh, man.
The initial blaze was extinguished, but investigators believe embers carried by winds started additional fires that combined to burn about 600 acres of wildland and have not since been contained.
Oh, they haven't?
No.
Oh, I thought it was over.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, but have since been contained. I'm sorry.
S'mores at 9:30 on a Saturday morning?
It's not s'mores.
There used to be
jackass.
There used to be a s'mores breakfast cereal. It was Golden Grams with tiny marshmallows and little chocolate bits.
It was delicious.
It was fantastic.
It was 5,000 calories a serving, but it was delicious.
It was the main cause of childhood obesity.
Was it called s'mores?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Well, I associate s'mores, as you say.
Thank you. As I say.
As the world says.
How it's written.
As the world says, s'mores.
Sorry.
There's a comedian named Samore. That's how it's pronounced.
Samore?
Yeah. She's funny.
Does she do, hey, you want some more? One of those things?
I don't think she does say that.
Well, she's missing the boat then.
It's closer to what Pat did.
Want some more of me?
Want more dis? Is that what it is?
Oh, boy. Hey, don't you have a song about campfires?
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
All right, kill this audio turd.
It's a freeway of love, Tom.
So my new album.
Okay. Pat, this is from the new album?
It's called My Campfire Song. Josh always takes.
Kind of a long intro. We're starting the fire, I guess.
Pat and I have a joke where he starts a song and I take my headphones off, and it makes him laugh.
I'm sitting around a campfire, hotter than hell. Can't take a shower and I'm starting to smell. There's mosquitoes, ticks, and no AC. 98% humidity. Sleeping outdoors is not for me. This is my campfire song. I got smoke in my eyes and the fire's too high. The s'mores are flaming black, not golden brown.
Not golden brown.
I'm not swimming in the lake with the leeches and the snakes. This is my campfire song. Like a bear out in the woods, I have to squat behind a tree. Grab 4-leaf and it's poison ivy. The tent smells like stinky feet or grapefruit dead meat and greed. I prefer Netflix and Uber Eats. This is my campfire song. I don't know Kumbaya and I won't play Wonderwall. If you sing Sweet Caroline, I won't go bye, bye, bye. I'd rather play in a bar and not ruin my guitar. This is my campfire song. And like this camping trip, it's only 2 minutes long. This is my campfire song.
That's how I get some more boozy here. Get some more of that stuff. We've got a beaver shot over there.
Sir, please, we're trying to enjoy some s'mores over here.
The problem is, it's a little too clear. See? That's the problem.
Put my dentures in. Well,
can I tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system? You know what it gives you?
What?
Peace of mind. Can you put a price on that? I don't think you can. And we have Simply Safe.
Peace of mind is fine. I'd rather have a beer.
Right here at the Bob and Tom Studios, we have Simply Safe. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in, and that's too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. A guy who looks like Jeff may be lurking around your house. You don't know. You gotta check it out, man. You can't have him breaking in. That's where Simply Safe comes in. If someone is lurking, like Oskay, agents see and talk to them in real time, can turn on spotlights and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. And with Simply Safe, no long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start affordably at about $1 a day and a 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Visit simplysafetom.com and get a load of this deal. Claim 50% off a new system and your first month free with your professional monitoring plan. Simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we're going to hang out with Mr. Jeffrey Oskay. We also have interesting stuff coming up in the news, including an update on the Megalodon. And yes, I have seen Megalodon 1 and Megalodon 2.
The Meg, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the title sequence because I was trying to do anything to not watch those movies with my daughter. But we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Summer always makes me think of my mom. My mom was making breakfast. You know, she could make waffles using nothing but a pancake and a hiking boot.
Nothing like the Vibram waffle.
Really?
I agree.
Boom! Well, waffles, there you go. Boom! There you go. How's it start? Oh, yeah. Sneezing from the pollen. I got sand burned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sun where the sand don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit. Mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shots. In the derriere. Something's crawling in the foot of my sleeping bag. And flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got foot sand on the sole of my burn. A lot of feet where the sand don't shine. I got shine soot on the sole of my feet. Oh,
Shine
something
soot.
else.
Yeah.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Haywood Banks.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
My favorite news story of the year today.
Yogi in disguise.
Christy, can I just read you the headline? Because this really is mostly about you.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I know
what
exactly what story. It involves bass players. That's all he's going to have to say.
Yes, it involves a scientific study of bass players.
Yes.
And this is the greatest story.
The over-under on musicians Christie's dated, I'm going to go 12. Dated?
Oh, by dated, he's, it's kind of a vague.
No, one date. Not necessarily.
Ace is back there giggling. Over, under, 12?
Over, under 12. Ooh. Should I take the over?
No, now I have to
Just
think
first
about
date.
it.
Yeah, think about it. Put pen to paper.
But bass players in the news in a very positive way.
What do you define as dating?
Watch my. You see this finger?
Don't do that. No, that's not a date.
That's not a date.
Wait, so we're not talking bedded?
That's not a date.
Thank you, Josh. No, we're not talking bedded.
I'll say so. An intimate encounter in the back of a car is not a date.
I'm going to say no.
And
I'm
I've
going to
never
say
had that, to be honest with you.
you rode somewhere.
Hang on a second.
In the car with him, and he was driving.
Okay.
That's a date.
You have never had any kind of an intimate encounter in an automobile or a truck?
Not in the back seat.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And under the categories are
defense,
potpourri.
The defense rests.
Potpourri.
I'd like to call Mrs. Christie roadhead lead to the stand, please.
No.
You can do more in the front seat than that.
Potables, famous American.
Once again,
truck bed sex.
I rest my case.
When you become the Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So, for clarity's sake, Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal.
Yeah! More or less. Get it? More or less.
Woo! Party!
Hey! Oh, okay, let's settle down. Because now, here's where I tell you how to become a Bob and Tom VIP. First, click on the link at bobandtom.com. Then, you'll figure it out.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
Jeff Oskay.
2 on Wordle.
Pat Godwin. I heard that. I had 6 for me. Kind of a mess.
Bread. The answer is bread.
Christy Lee. Hello,
Hi.
Pat Godwin.
Adore.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
3 on Wordle.
Today's?
Yeah.
Once again, it's bread.
It's not bread. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. I look around the room. I see there's Ace Cosby over there. Chick McGee is...
Said hello.
Chick McGee's at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Attaboy.
Nothing better than putting an orange insole in your shoe and kicking Chick in the face. Christy Lee is over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Jeff Oskay. Josh is over there. And then, Pat, I think we're going to try to set you up for another song.
Am I having deja vu all over again?
No,
we'll tell you.
We'll tell you in the break.
Christy and I got yelled at this.
That's right.
It's one of those things we should have known, but we weren't told.
I've heard about this. Yeah.
Well, if you ever attended the meetings, you have to get home and watch.
All forced to go.
We've all been to the meetings except Chick.
He has to go and watch his soaps.
I would like it if you were hooked on a soap.
Oh, you're going to miss me when I'm gone.
Weren't you at one point with one of the ladies you were with watching a soap together?
Were you an All My Children guy?
Are you trying to piss me off? Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
My parents were All My Children.
I was in All My Children.
Why would
One
you do
Life
that?
to Live in General Hospital. 3 back. Oh, yeah, all 3.
I got in the Bold and the Beautiful a little bit, but nothing now, no.
Are there any of these things still around?
There's a new one.
A new one just started last week.
There's a new one last week.
Don't even know.
Yeah.
First new one in 25 years.
What's it called?
I want to say Falcon Place or something.
Something at a gate or something.
Yeah.
Is it on a real...
NBC, I believe.
No,
Really?
CBS and Paramount Plus.
Oh.
Have you started watching it?
I've got 4 episodes recorded of it.
Okay.
What's the premise? A small town somewhere outside New York?
No.
They always look like they're indoors.
It is an affluent family.
Yes.
Sure. Nobody wants to watch The Poor.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
God knows.
Someone take a shower, my goodness.
Beyond the Gates is what it's called
Sounds
on
terrible.
CBS.
It sounds awful.
Beyond the Gates.
Yeah.
The lead male in that was on the 70s sitcom That's My Mama.
There was a show called That's My Mama?
That's my mama?
Was it Maurice Johnson? That guy?
Sounds right.
Wow.
Oh, Marie, That's My Mama was kind of a what's happening type of thing.
That's exactly what I hoped it would be.
It had a great theme song.
That's my mama. How'd it go?
That's my mama.
Oh, my God.
Then there was the spin-off, Is That My Papa?
Ain't seen my Bob.
kind of a confusing family.
Well,
Hey, let me ask you parents this on the show.
Thank you, Jeff.
So I had to fly on a plane twice going down there. And it used to be when I had kids, or before I had kids, I hated kids on a plane, like crying babies and stuff. But now that I have my own kids and they weren't flying with me, the kids don't bother me at all. Like the crying baby and stuff, I loved it. Because it annoyed every other passenger on the plane but me. I'm like, oh, not my kid to deal with. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Your kid's throwing a fit? Sweet, that's on you, baby. I'm just sitting here enjoying the crying. It didn't bother me at all, but before I was a parent, I hated it.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you bringing 4 kids down to Mexico? They're 2, 3, 4, and 5 living at home. Like, what are they going to do down there? But now, kids were running up and down the aisle. I'm high-fiving them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't care.
I don't even went to Mexico. You can get a good price for a kid down there.
So especially a white one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Are you, by the way, does your passport photo resemble your current look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your current look.
Well, no, I mean, his beard covers half his face. If he had a clean-shaven passport photo, they might not let you in.
No trouble with immigration.
Yeah, beards often cover half one's face.
You know my story.
The lower half.
I think we're going to hear it.
No, it's real quick. I was coming back into the United States, and the guy told me, he said, this is the worst passport photo I have ever seen. I look darker than Ace in my passport
Get
photo.
a new one. It's
Yeah,
easy to do.
they can't.
That's hard to believe.
How would they issue that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I think the fixer or whatever it was on the photograph must have faded or something. I'll bring it in. It's unbelievable.
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
I had no.
I can't think of anything I've cared about less.
I almost didn't get into my home country. Are you happy now?
Well, if there's any justice anywhere.
Speaking of flying, you missed the story about flying naked.
Yeah, a Phoenix-bound Southwest flight delayed after a passenger stripped naked before takeoff. According to the Houston Police Department, they received a report of a disturbance out of Gate 42 at the William P. Hobby Airport.
Everybody look at my body.
Officers found a woman had stripped off her clothes after the plane pulled away from the gate.
These are my boobs.
Leading pilots to turn the plane around.
Hello.
The woman was going through a crisis, according to police, and was transported for medical evaluation.
This is my butt.
How much did you get that phone call? Hey, yeah, no, mom's at the loony bin again. No, took her clothes off.
Mom's at the loony bin again.
Again.
I mean, this is pretty clearly some kind of.
You can just ask for the whole can of Coke. Like, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to try to bribe them. Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
you're trying to bribe those guys. Your husband's trip.
My flight attendant was running material. Oh, like he was trying to type 5 up on the microphone. Oh, not a fan.
I love that.
Oh, I ordered a drink on the plane and it came up, that'll be $1,100. And I go, what? And he goes, I'm just kidding, 9. I'm like, oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Oh, good joke. Oh, yeah.
9 seems just as outrageous as 1,100.
Pat, you have a song about a naked woman on a plane?
Yes, I do. We always do these updates when someone goes crazy on a plane, and I forgot because I was having so much fun with the dab. So I forgot. So here we go.
Everybody.
She's high on something out of a seat. Naked in the aisles, not even shoes on her feet. So they cuffed her hands. What a mess. She had huge double D breasts. She's a psycho flyer. What the hey? She's nuts, yeah. Cops came and took her away. She's insane.
we may have to drop that one a step. Our apologies to the talking heads. Yeah, she's obviously got some serious problems. Probably too many Ambien and 6 drinks before getting on the plane. That's usually what happens with this sort of thing.
I see.
Naked, completely naked. I wonder if she had her shoes on.
I hope so. Those planes aren't really clean, I wouldn't think.
I'm just asking. I'm sure they do a nice job.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Well,
I don't need any sort of beef with the cleaner.
I'm a big fan. I like to fly.
That's right.
If you're just joining us, thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show. That woman over there is Christy Lee, defending freedom for women all over the world. And she is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Tell me more.
Farmers in Vermont are turning to an unusual resource to fertilize their crops. I don't know if you've heard about this, but they're using urine. According to the BBC, urine was used as fertilizer in ancient Rome and China, and now the practice is being resurrected after scientists found it can more than double the yield of crops in a more sustainable way.
Really? You have to get the whole town to come out? All right. It's piss night. Happy Acres.
Well, let me finish. The Rich Earth Institute's Urine Nutrient Reclamation Program
This has to be funded by some
has been collecting urine from residents so that it can be pasteurized in preparation for use as fertilizer.
Ding dong. Hi, Mrs. Grady. Could we have your bucket of piss?
Oh, is that today that you collect?
I thought it was.
Honey, the piss boy's here.
Locals have donated as much as 12,000 gallons of urine so far to the so-called pee cycling program.
Apologies for the odor. We had asparagus last night. Now, on with you.
I have a joke.
Yes?
Would you like to take a leak? You see, we grew our leeks by pissing all over them.
You understand.
Take a leak, you get it? It's funny because we usually leave one.
We also grow peas.
Wasn't one of the big festivals they had a special thing where all the urine was being cycled into
I think it was Burning Man.
I think it was Glastonbury, one of those
was it
things.
Glastonbury? Oh, that's right. Yes. They were recycling it or something?
Yeah. Does the food taste odd? Or?
No.
But
Urine's pretty sterile anyway.
But I mean, can you just is it raw pee or do they have to?
It just said they pasteurize it.
Does that mean you can drink it?
I don't drink anything.
Yeah.
You can drink Pennzoil if you want.
Right down the hatch.
Tell you what, Josh, these cornflakes are delicious. Is this almond milk? No, it's urine. Oh, at least it's cold.
Boy, who pissed in Dad's cornflakes this morning? We all did.
Hey.
I just don't see this really happening.
Well, it is happening.
Apparently, it's effective.
Yeah, but it's probably $8 billion a gallon, and
Well, it seems like it would be cheap.
well, so if you flush the toilet, how does it separate? You know.
You probably have to pee into a bucket or something.
Oh, that's going to happen.
They just probably collect off the side of the road by truck stops. There's gallons of pee
there's that.
everywhere.
Why wouldn't you pee in a bucket?
Because I can go outside and pee directly on the hosses. I just don't see the average American keeping a urine bucket at the.
Well,
don't we
first
really?
of all, you're not average, okay? So
Thank you very
Boy,
much.
that's the truth.
I just don't. And so you're saying in the future you're going to have to go in and urinate into buckets, and they'll come by and pick it up every couple of weeks.
I don't think that's what was necessarily suggested in the
I
story.
think they are volunteering to do this. It's, trying to help the farmers. And
Look for the yellow star in the door. Does that mean they lost a loved one in the war? No, it means they're peeing for. Sorry.
Peeing for farmers.
I'm
Star
sorry.
on the door.
Mining comedy out of the Gold Star.
No, I think it's preposterous. I don't think this is ever going to happen.
It is happening.
Yeah, but what does it cost? What does it cost per load of?
It's got to be cheaper than fertilizer.
It has to be.
And probably a lot safer for the ground.
Exactly.
And
Right.
runoff.
Yes.
Like, that
Correct
fertilizer
people-
stuff is horrible.
Yeah. The correct
A lot of it.
Right. The correct people have done their work on this.
By the way, honey, these roses grown in piss. hope you like them.
Enjoy. Why don't you wake up and smell the pissed on roses?
A lot of food is grown in manure. It
Right,
tastes bad.
exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's one of our leading fertilizers.
Human manure?
Yeah.
No.
We have
Cow
had stories
manure.
about that, but actually,
There's something
in a lot of
wonky.
fields.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not intentionally.
those fields are big. You got it on the middle of one.
Hey, there's corn in my bib lettuce.
Yeah. You ain't hiking in 3 acres to go drop a deuce.
You don't crap on the bib lettuce, Tom. You use that to wipe. Everyone knows
Be an
that.
animal.
I'm sorry. I'll move on, Christy. You're
A
upsetting.
woman in Florida is in custody following an alleged watermelon attack. A 51-year-old woman and her 56-year-old boyfriend got into a fight at their home. Well, if you call it a home, it was a motel in Dunedin. The suspect allegedly picked up a whole watermelon, threw it in the direction of the victim, who managed to dodge the flying fruit.
I get that.
Responding officers noted that there were watermelon seeds on the victim's face and clothing, and the woman was arrested for domestic battery. A judge has directed her, she did plead not guilty, to have no contact with the victim. Additionally, the judge ordered her to be outfitted with an ankle bracelet that monitors alcohol consumption.
Boy, all that just for throwing a watermelon. That's quite a penalty to dole out.
Isn't Dole? Do they do watermelon or just pineapple?
For the sake of this joke, they do watermelon.
Joke?
Okay.
For the sake of that statement, they do watermelon.
Okay. All right, Josh. I want you to come here and take a look-see at this lady.
All right.
This judge did this guy a favor. No
You don't know
contact.
what he looks like.
Well, I don't care.
You understand why she got hit with a watermelon?
She's the thrower.
Yeah,
She
she's the
didn't get
thrower.
it.
Wow.
Boy, she's a bulldog.
Really?
Of a lady.
How do you not avoid getting hit by a water? Like, if she's chucking apples at you, like, that's, like, hard to dodge. But, like, a watermelon, how do you not see that coming?
Don't you just kind of volleyball it back?
Out of the way?
Yeah.
He did manage to dodge the fruit, it says, but he must have splattered against the wall
and
and
then it shot all
sprayed him
over.
with...
Incidentally, her name, Mrs. Gallagher. Guys, I'm at least trying. That was
Yes, you are.
Thank you, Ace.
She would have thrown eggs, but have you seen the price of eggs?
Facts of Life thing? What is it?
Mrs. Gallagher, the stand-up comedian.
Gallagher, watermelon.
Oh, Mrs. Gallagher.
Yes.
Okay. Gallagher, not exactly.
Maybe. How about?
No, it wasn't muddled.
How about?
A modicum of attention could have been paid.
How about
I heard
Gallagher?
it. I heard Mrs. Gallagher still didn't get it.
Gallagher 3, the distaff side of the Gallagher franchise.
The guy was done eating.
Oh, there we go.
Now we have to be reminded that the town was Dunedin.
Yeah, I know.
At least my jokes were set up properly.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
Mrs. Gallagher.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
You're going to really argue about Mrs. Gallagher?
I get the feeling one of us is not leaving alive today. That's what I think.
Right now, I want to talk to you guys about Silac Insurance, because maybe you're thinking about retiring. And remember the old days? Maybe your mom or dad had that thing where they retire and someone goes, "Hey, that was great. Thanks. Here's the gold watch, and we're going to keep paying you."
Yeah.
No, not for most of us. So if you'd like to continue to get paid, look into something called an annuity, and the experts on annuity are recognized by all to be the Silac Insurance Company, SILAC. If you want to find out what I'm talking about, how you can receive payments on a regular basis when you retire, well, you check it out by going to SILACINS.com. See if you qualify. Certain restrictions apply. This may be just for you, though. And you can also just go to bobandtom.com and have Chick McGee guide you through the procedures.
That's me.
In order to get an annuity all set up. There's a lot to it. And it could be very beneficial for you in the future. You'll be able to relax now, knowing that when it is time to say goodbye to that job, you'll still be getting that check. So find all the details, once again, at SILACINS.com, and that's SILAC, or look for that Silac link at bobandtom.com. It's the Silac Insurance Company, the experts in the world of annuities. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have makeup sex with bonobos and chimpanzees. We have megalodons in the news.
And I think, to be clear, it's the makeup sex is interspecies.
Well, of course.
Wait a minute. No, it's not. I got that. I said that wrong.
No, it's within
Sorry.
species.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like there's...
Sorry. Well, Roger went off the deep end after they broke up.
He's on the monkeys now? Is that right?
The blood moon.
He's into monkeys and stuff.
That blood moon is on that little monkey. We are coming
Not monkeys.
back. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Okay. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Bob. What are you doing out here?
Same thing you're doing. Got a light?
Smoking, we are smoking in front of the building. Oh, we are smoking in front of the building. We are puffing, we are gagging, we are happy because we're smoking. We are smoking in front of the building.
Met a girl from another office. She's a smoker, just like me. Now we're dating and we're smoking. We're smoking in front of the building.
We are smoking in front of the building, and we smell like We've been camping. It could be raining. It could be snowing. But we're smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking. We love smoking.
I never was a smoker until I looked outside. They were smoking while I was working. So now I'm smoking in front of the building.
We are smoking in front of the building, and the ashtrays are overflowing. We are smoking instead of working. We are smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building. We are standing, we are talking, but mostly we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Smoking in front of the building. Smoking.
Oh, God.
In front of the building.
Beautifully done.
Where was the end?
Screw it.
Bravo. Maria, were you a temp? Did you ever?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy,
We do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
but it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, oh, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, oh, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv. No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Mondays. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zakynthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry, you'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back to the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
That is a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay, thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experience. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I've done a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know
Yeah,
what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room. Happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, guys, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, Maya. If you want any cake, there's cake left.
Nice.
Cake? Temp want cake?
Yeah.
They all want cake.
Doobie Brothers touring with the Coral Reefer Band Saturday, September 13th. All these shows posted at Q95.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here in our places with bright, shining faces. There's Christy Lee.
Hey.
Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Jeff Oskay.
Hi.
Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Ace.
Hi, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. Now, we have Christy Lee once again at the Silac Insurance News Desk, poised and ready to present us with more interesting stories.
Yes, I am. Humans are not the only ones to have so-called makeup sex.
Really?
New research suggests using sex to manage social tension could be a trait that existed in the common ancestor of humans and apes 6 million years ago. Research led by Durham University discovered that bonobos and chimpanzees used sex to ease tension and reaffirm social bonds after fights and during periods of social stress.
No kidding.
Yes.
I'm sorry I threw my turds at you.
It's okay.
All right. Let me hear. Do chimps do it doggy style?
I've never seen.
I would guess yes.
I think all monkeys do it.
I think
They're
everybody.
not monkeys. They're great apes.
Anything you can think of does it
They're not.
doggy style.
Okay.
Elephants do it doggy style.
Well, of course. You
Well,
can't
yeah,
get an elephant
everything.
on her back.
Even birds.
Well,
That had to be quite a.
There are two dogs in my neighborhood that do it missionary.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
wild.
They're really perverted.
It's the hottest thing ever. They are sick.
I have never had makeup sex in my life.
Ever?
Like, have you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I want to say no.
Like I get over things pretty quickly, but man, my penis holds a grudge for weeks.
Wow.
Well, I can't even get mine to hold a pencil.
You're the one.
So how do they know this?
What do you mean? How do they?
Oh,
know
you are
this?
skeptismo today.
I'm just asking.
That's why they have
the correct
research.
people who know study this stuff.
Right.
Okay.
You're skeptical of everything.
Well,
except the wrong thing.
Right. Right.
I believe that. No problem.
and how do you pronounce this little ape again? The
It's bonobo.
bonobo.
They're cute little monkeys.
They're monkeys, right?
They're not monkeys.
Yeah, I've heard they're monkeys.
No, they're
Pretty
not.
sure they're monkeys.
Monkeys and apes are. I just looked this up. They're only one chromosome away from each other.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like monkeys or apes, do you?
You know, they've started to grow on me a little bit, but
Okay.
I've always been grossed out by them.
Why?
I think they're too close to people,
Yeah.
and so there's that so-called uncanny valley that I'm just uncomfortable with them. I
Yeah.
don't like that they're so close to us, and they really do throw poop.
Okay,
Come on.
I've been around a lot of chimpanzees lately, and they've never once thrown poop at me.
I have a question.
Well, that's because only apes do. Monkeys won't.
Yeah.
I have a question for your zoo friend.
Yes. Who's written many books on this subject?
No, he'll probably know, and I think I know the answer. When they study, say, the orangutans, are they left-handed? Do some of them go left-handed?
Yes, we did
Yeah,
cover that. It's like it's 50-50.
Well, sometimes the monkey nuns beat it out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left-handed is
That's
not.
what happened to me.
Yeah.
It's not really accepted.
Would you guys like to see a chimpanzee in a habit? A nun's habit?
You don't dress chimpanzees up.
Yeah,
no.
sure.
No, you let them dress themselves up.
Yeah.
I would laugh a lot if I saw a monkey or an ape.
Isn't there a whole series of movies where they had all the chimps dressed up like people and they were smoking?
I feel like in...
there was a cartoon series.
Yes.
TV show Lancelot Link.
Lancelot Link.
He was a private eye, wasn't he?
Secret
chimp. And they were actually in suits and stuff, yes.
But were those cartoons or were those?
No, they were live action.
Yeah.
Live action.
That had.
I believe
You never saw that?
The femme fatale was Mata Hari, I think.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
I'm surprised you didn't watch that.
Did they have religious figures though? I mean, did they have like a priest monkey or whatever?
Not that I remember.
Yeah, I would think they probably would kind of draw the line there. It might be somewhat offensive.
Sort of.
You got an orang with a pope hat on. I think that might be
that whole inherit the wind thing.
yeah, might be problematic.
I think most of us were exposed to our first orangutan with the Clyde with Clint Eastwood.
Right.
I've never seen those.
Right turn, Clyde.
It was
should probably watch
amazing.
Are they good?
No, you're not missing anything.
No, but it was like
As a
got an
kid, I thought that was the
orangutan.
coolest. I'm
No
like,
kidding.
why don't we have one driving us to school?
Right?
Like, oh.
Yeah, but then you find out that they'll bite your face off.
They won't.
I thought
not
it was weird that
orangutan.
Clyde showed up in Unforgiven, though.
Yeah, that was an odd choice.
You remember why he had Clyde? Because he worked at the junkyard and Clyde would take the cars apart.
Oh, really?
He just strong arm them, pull the pieces apart.
Christy, it is true. Like an orangutan will rip your arm off, won't it?
Yeah.
Aren't they crazy strong?
Well, they're crazy strong, but I don't think they would take
They
it
may
out
not
on
have
a
the
human.
disposition to,
Yeah.
but they can.
Clint Eastwood would look at Clyde, trash the caddy, Clyde. Clyde, tear it apart.
Happily do it?
Happily do it.
Wow.
Man.
Very cool.
They're
I don't think it
very
was.
smart.
I don't think an actual orangutan can tear a car apart. I would imagine he can rip it up pretty well, but not the way they did it in the movie. Tom,
I've seen one chew gum.
Boy, oh boy.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, they give the creature the gum wrapped in foil.
Prepare yourself for gross noise, by the way.
And he goes, and then he hands the zookeeper the foil. I've watched it. It's hilarious.
We have a new baby orangutan.
Really?
Yeah, he's so cute.
They're not that cute.
What's his
They are
name?
So cute.
Is it Bang Bang?
I don't know if they've named him yet.
Bang Bang.
Let's name him right now.
Bang
Baby
Bang
orangutan. I'll look it up, but I don't know if it's got a name yet.
How about wrinkly and gross?
It's a little boy.
I think we have some video if you've forgotten about Lance Link's secret chimp. I think.
Oh,
there
really?
he is.
I remember that.
Oh, he's got a hat on. He's driving a car.
He's driving a car.
He's got a pith helmet on. Yeah, and his safari.
Nice teeth.
And I believe it was
Place from England.
It was more or less they had someone like Leo G. Carroll. Do you remember him from Man from Uncle?
Yeah, the old.
That's what this was kind of. So
Oh, yeah.
Lance would go get his assignment from. I love the show.
Oh, this is that special episode where he
You
gets
watched
roadhead.
a lot of this.
I watched a lot of Lance Link, man.
I've never seen this show. It's right up my alley, though.
Oh yeah.
You can't see the
right.
other
yeah.
pith helmet.
So, do they have speaking voices?
Oh yeah. Our Lance Link kind of sounded like Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
Oh, absolutely.
I
can't believe you're not aware.
How many electric prods were on set?
Oh, could you?
We said watch the suitcase, Link.
Could you imagine?
I'm thinking many.
Imagine the director and those guys. That'd be terrible.
Well, thank you very much.
You don't eat until you kiss the girl.
Kiss the girl.
No
There was romance.
Were they smoking?
I think Mata Hari was his girlfriend.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
But were they lighting up cigarettes and stuff?
I don't think they had cigarettes, no.
Not until after they were done shooting.
Christy, you know a guy who helps run a zoo.
Uh-huh.
Please let him know that if they let the monkeys smoke, attendance will go up.
That would be,
That
be cute.
would totally go against what they're trying to do with the chimpanzee.
Oh yeah, they don't like good publicity.
Yeah.
No, they want to.
They can I
You don't
will
want to
pay-
make money?
Tell them this. I'll pay $50 to watch a monkey smoke.
Remember we had this. It was some zoo in China that
Yes.
all of a sudden everyone wanted to go, and people were heaving cigarettes
I
in
almost
there.
bought a plane ticket.
No, that's terrible.
You
for the
can
monkey.
one monkey.
For the
it's all right.
chimpanzee.
Like one cigarette a day is not going to hurt him.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
it is.
No, it's not. I smoked a pack a day for 40 years. I'm still walking around okay. That monkey will be fine.
It's a monkey.
God.
I wonder if they let them smoke. If the monkeys would start to prefer a certain brand.
Maybe.
You know, that chimp only smokes Marlboro Reds. What a snob.
That other chimp only smokes when he drinks.
But watch it, he gets angry. He gets mean when he drinks.
Well, thank you very much. We have a lot to go, so don't go anywhere. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. And we're doing kind of a musical chairs thing today. And, well, it's actually a musical chair right now because joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent a, how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful. I mean, it was fun. But I have my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad. No, but I mean, it wasn't. It was time to move on. You know.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days. And,
there have been moments before. You think this one's okay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are furballs down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute, but it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up down there. But it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you.
Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
What is a lute?
A lute it looks like a pear-shaped ukulele.
Yeah, it goes...
Kind of a...
Well, there's no neck. There's no neck, though. Look like guitars. I think those are lutes.
To change an old joke just a little bit, the best sound a lute makes is when a banjo lands on it in the dumpster, or an accordion, one of the two. I'm sure there's
You're really anti-lute, man.
I do not.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Oh, you had an opportunity?
I know.
You could have put your handprints in it with your husband.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Jeff Oskay.
Sir.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. More on Lance Link, including the theme. Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp. You need to play the audio on that, by the way. Hello, Tom. How are you?
Hello, Chick. We're talking about some scientific study of bonobos.
Bonobos and chimpanzees apparently have makeup sex.
So
you know, they really like sex a lot, especially the bonobos. Or bonobos. What is it?
I don't know.
Bonobos.
Yeah, but apparently they've studied them, and if they'll be having a massive fight, then a few minutes later it's makeup sex.
Yeah.
I love makeup sex.
Oh, who doesn't?
I put on a bunch of makeup and have sex with whoever will.
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh, I'm a pretty lady.
That's right.
Who wants to kiss?
Kiss.
A discussion of bonobos and chimpanzees led to Chick reminiscing about something we grew up with as children.
Lancelot Link, Super Chimp.
I've
And
never seen this show.
I think it was a section on the banana splits, I believe, when they'd break apart.
Oh, that's probably right.
Now there's this week's episode of Lance Link or something like that.
It ran from 1970 to 1972.
Was it a very short? Were they?
Or they were half hour?
Half hours, yeah.
Half-hour episodes.
Because the thing you just showed, it shows a chimp eating with chopsticks.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of the.
It was eating ramen.
I think that's where there was a Chinese restaurant that was.
Lancelot Link, Secret Chimp.
Yeah.
Stands for justice, he has no fear. He's the agent to call when trouble is near.
Drives a Rolls Royce.
Secret Chimp Hour. Oh, that's right. He worked for APE, the Agency to Prevent Evil. There's Matahari, the girlfriend. There's Darwin.
Darwin the ape.
And they put a big fake gray mustache on this guy.
Gets better.
Dress him up in clothes. Okay, is this American?
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
has a monocle.
I want to say it was on ABC. Yeah.
Fritos is chauffeur.
Dragon Woman.
Dragon Woman.
I mean, this show's amazing.
How are we not watching this right now?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
You can find it on Prime Video.
They could never do this today.
A primate video.
Why not?
It's cruel to these animals.
Can't do it today. No.
Well, we don't know. They could have been treated like royalty.
Yeah, you might. All those apes are out of work now.
Cramming their feet into little shoes.
That's
They
not
loved
anything
it.
we should spend time on.
Apes
thinking about.
want to be people.
Yes.
Why do you think they're cramming them into little shoes? Wouldn't they just get them the proper
Bigger
size
shoes?
shoe?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I don't know. What would
They can make shoes that would fit.
Well, they're shaped
this would be you could make a fun movie about behind the scenes in this show.
Yeah.
Craft Services comes in, it's all bananas. You have some diva chimp. Well, she's locked herself in her trailer.
Man. That's really something.
Some stoner chimp. The trailer door opens, and Spicoli style, these stoned apes roll out. Yeah, that's all terrible. Let's review today in history, shall we? We have an opportunity to learn a little something here.
That right?
You'll like this, chick.
Today, March 11th, in history.
1986 NFL.
All right.
The NFL adopts the instant replay rule.
Was it the first time in or the second time in?
I didn't know it had come and gone.
It came in, then they got rid of it, and then they brought it back because they realized after they weren't consulting it to make calls, they realized everyone watching on television still had instant replay. And it was playing when they were missing calls, so they brought it back in, and there it stays.
Okay. And it's getting more and more
in-depth, accurate?
Yeah, and more accurate. On this date in history, Cops debuted on Fox. Now, is that show...
Bad Boys, Bad Boys.
Are they still making it, or...
No.
Just playing the old ones over and over again?
Don't they have a live PD?
On patrol.
Yeah, it's like Albuquerque PD or Boston PD, and it's live.
Oh, my God.
It's live. Absolutely live.
There's one from Jefferson, Indiana.
Yeah. There's a new one from Lake of the Ozarks. Yeah. And it is my goal to have me and my brothers on it at some point.
That is a noble pursuit.
Happy birthday, Doc Ellis. Now, Christy Lee, do you know why Doc Ellis, born in 1945, is well known in the world of baseball?
Doc Ellis. I have no idea.
He was the first chiropractor who pitched Major League Baseball. No, that's
famously pitched a no-hitter under the influence of LSD.
Oh, that was the guy.
Yeah.
And our buddy Todd Snyder wrote a song about it.
Yeah. 1950, happy
Didn't he
birthday.
pitch pretty well?
Yeah,
no hitter.
No hitter. Yeah.
Oh.
He won.
Talking to the ball.
No-hitter,
The batters were melting, remember? Yeah.
Bobby McFerrin, born in the state in 1950. Don't worry, be happy.
Not a fan.
I like that. Don't worry, be
I love that song. Oh, it's fun.
Using too much of his body.
It's not fun at all, you weirdos.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
That's real good.
What else you
Very
got?
tropical.
Very little overhead on his concerts.
Yeah, right?
Does he do one part and then have it recorded and have it play back so we can do it all together?
And then live, he's really slapping and breathing and doing all kinds of weird things.
Okay.
Have you seen him live?
Oh, on SNL.
Oh, okay.
Pat, we're going to hear from you when I tell you this one. 1918, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein is published. Go ahead.
Mary Godwin. She married the poet Percy Shelley, and my family got no money.
So you're related to her?
Somehow.
Okay.
Aren't we all related in a way?
And Frankenstein,
Adam and Eve.
Frankenstein is not the monster.
No, we all knew that.
Right?
Oh, that's the doctor.
Yeah.
Isn't it true? From Young Frankenstein.
1961, the line of Barbie dolls got a new member. Ken was introduced.
And
Finally,
what year?
man.
61.
61.
And Barbie was introduced in 59, so she went 2 years without a man.
And then Ken was introduced to, what was the man? Oh, Alan. And then, then Ken and Alan ran off. Both genitalia free.
Yes.
Doris, Pink Floyd released their first single back in 67. And then in 71, Jim Morrison from The Doors left for Paris to avoid a jail sentence in
Never to return.
Miami. Yeah. Found dead in a bathtub, right?
Yeah.
Bathtub, yeah.
He left for Paris in this date in 71. When did he die?
71. He wasn't there very long. The body's still there.
Died very
Yeah, I've been to his grave.
Me too.
Really? Yeah.
Twice.
Montmartre. Mm-hmm.
It's, what is it, Lachaise, something?
Yeah.
And lastly on this date, Wayne Gretzky scored his 1,500th point. And, Josh, what's happening in the world of hockey right now?
Ovechkin may very well become the
all-time goal. He's only 9 away from like 890 or whatever the hell the
Still
number
plenty of time in the regular season.
It's going to happen. Okay, good. And that completes our tour into the world of history today. Christy, we can go back to you. We have time for another news story.
Speaking of history, new research suggests the megalodon was longer and sleeker than previously thought. While traditional methods involved estimating the creature's size from its teeth, an international team of scientists instead compared the megalodon's vertebral column to over 100 species of living and extinct sharks. They believe the analysis forms a more accurate picture of the megalodon's size, suggesting the prehistoric predator may have reached about 80 feet long, or about 2 school buses, and weighed 94 tons.
Crazy.
That's comparable to a large blue whale. They also believe the megalodon's body was designed for energy-efficient cruising at moderate speeds, but it possessed the ability to burst forward when attacking prey.
Much like today's great whites.
Why do they think that they disappeared?
Some believe that they are still somewhere to be found in the Mariana Trench.
Wow.
Thoughts on that?
That'd be cool.
Where's the
wouldn't it?
Mariana Trench?
He made it up.
No.
I like the Ginger Trench instead of
It's the deepest part on Earth.
Little Gilligan's Island, Italian.
Found by Mrs. Gallagher.
And you said there was a movie called Meg?
Yeah, the Meg. I saw both of them. One of my daughters is
did.
obsessed.
I
Yeah,
cannot see that. You sat through that.
Yeah,
it's. I would linger briefly, then go do something else. But
very silly.
Yeah, it's a gigantic, ridiculous shark.
Both in theaters.
Oh, you did? Oh, you sat through it?
I saw one with you. I didn't see two, though. No, I haven't seen two yet.
You ever heard of the Megalodon? Their motto, make the oceans great again? It's a...
I like the idea of a great white shark wearing a red in baseball.
It would be different if you wouldn't have given us so much hell about this topic off the air.
I don't think there's... I'm not taking a position.
Megalodon is silly.
Yeah. How about the... What is it? Omaha? Make America hot again? Just have a bunch of ladies and topless. Never mind. Just wearing the hats.
He's just spitballing over there.
Riffing over there.
He's free, Foreman.
Right now. My hat is red. Coming up, we have a lot of exciting things. But first...
Raycon's Everyday Earbuds. They've updated them. Did you guys know that?
I didn't.
Thank you, Christy. Did you guys know that Raycon Everyday Earbuds have been updated?
No.
Well.
I got to order a pair for a gift right now, actually.
Active noise cancellation at Raycon, capable of drowning out the most maddening of sounds, perhaps a conversation with Josh. You just put your everyday earbuds in, and Josh goes away. How about at the gym, work, or phone calls? A premium audio that goes where you go. That's Raycon. And the latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life, a multi-point connectivity, 2 devices at once, and Raycon's quick charge function. 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And Raycon started just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. Raycon's everyday earbuds come in a multitude of vibrant colors, including collector colors. And if you don't love them, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I am going to exit the studio with the Whiz-O-Meter. And we have the crew standing by. Chick, are you going to come and follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to explain what the Whiz-O-Meter is, Christy?
Yes, it's a small device that you hook to a urinal, and men, of course, urinate into the device, and it reads out a velocity, I guess, would be the correct term. It's like
Are you there, Tom? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
I hear you also, Chick. So you guys are moving down to the men's room.
I'll tell you something.
Kind of like a radar gun.
Crew member is dressed as a race.
I see he's in a poncho, and you know what? You take every precaution because these guys, you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get that bifurcated thing, you know.
We have set up the Whiz-O-Meter. Christy, it's kind of like a radar gun for urination.
Exactly,
But they don't
yes.
use radar.
No,
Okay,
it uses a little wheel that you spin
We're
like
going
a
in the
hamster.
men's. We're going in.
You two are gonna. Are you two gonna whiz together at the same time?
No. Tom is at the I'm at the urinal.
Where's Chick?
Do you have the tester? Should we test it one time first? I have a squirter bottle with water in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to squirt. This is a really heavy squirter. I don't think any human being could do. Okay, I'm squirting, and the Whiz-O-Meter is reading 10, 14, 8. Looks like the total readout 14 was the high. You know, you really didn't even squeeze it.
I was going to say.
Coming out of a squirt bottle. Are you sure it's not on spray?
Out of it.
Oh my God!
There's it got up to 80. You got to squeeze it, Tom.
Yeah, that's what.
80?
80.
I can't go up to 80.
Well, I know you can't go up to 80, but you were like doing this like a little Nancy guy. Look at the little wheel go around.
Okay, Flomax. We'll see how you do. Okay, I'm gonna. So the way it works is after you chick did it again, and it's reading out 50. So it works like a radar gun.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
You gonna unzip and see what you got?
He's reaching.
Yeah. Now, we've not tried this with. No, I don't want to splash anyebody here.
Oh, he's.
Well, let's hope not.
I'm getting ready to go. Okay, I'm going. I'm ripping it here. This is the best I can do.
Oh God. This is no good.
What kind of speed?
There are people taking pictures.
What kind of speed you got going on?
I'm afraid there may be some additional audio.
You get a warm-up lap?
There may be some additional audio.
Yeah. Sorry.
26 was the high.
I'm sorry, what?
26. 26? Oh my God!
Your prostate check.
It looks like chick when you did it. There's water all over the floor. Okay, come on in, prostate king.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to do any better, but
okay, now chick's going to get up there.
I have a shy bladder.
Well, I'm not going to look.
Oh, he's going to stand there for an hour trying to whiz because he has a shy bladder.
Phone. He needs 2 hands to handle the monster.
I can't.
Did you find it yet?
I don't know if I can.
He's digging. Have you found it yet?
I don't know if I can do this when everybody wants me.
Okay, are you going yet?
No.
No.
You haven't even started?
No, I can't go.
Hey, everybody, turn your head.
Okay, nobody look. Oh my God! Think about Niagara Falls. Think about wet things. Think about Niagara Falls.
Think about water.
Turn the faucet on.
I have to turn the faucet. What? Jeez.
Why? You don't want to stay?
It works for my
Here we
girls.
go. Oh, he's finally started. Okay, there we go. How's it going?
What kind of?
Well, I can't get the wheel to turn.
Now, if there's any kind of gaseous emission, it voids the readout.
26, 54, 56.
So,
Okay.
what'd you get? 56?
What is the readout?
56.
56.
Ooh, chick.
Very
And
impressive.
Tom, you had 20?
24.
What was mine? 20 something? 20?
Wow. Maybe you should have your prostate checked.
Are you still going?
Yeah, I told you I had to go, man.
The test is
maybe
over.
we can do a commercial break. the camel releases.
Still going.
Okay. Anybody else have to go? We've got the whole.
Would you
crew
wait?
here.
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry. So the Wizometer. Let me see the readout.
Oh. The key is to get the wheel to spin. Sometimes your aim is a lot key to it. You
I
probably
see.
didn't hit the wheel.
You have to aim?
You have to aim.
You can't arc it in there,
I got a
Tom.
question for you.
Yeah.
Who's going to take this thing out of the urinal?
Oh, well, I'm sure we can
leave it
find an
there.
intern
Why
to do
not?
that for us.
Do we have any interns? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading back in.
There's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Jeff Oskay.
Hello.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee at the OriginSouls.com Sports Desk.
But Jeff, do you have any exciting stories from your vacation?
Nope.
All right.
I can't believe you didn't love an all-inclusive resort. Man. That's heaven.
I mean, let's put it this way. So one day, my lady, she came up to me. She goes, today, so far, I've had 4 mimosas, 3 glasses of wine, and 6 margaritas, and I'm still walking fine. They ain't putting alcohol in the stuff.
Yeah.
They are.
We all should have been fist fighting.
Right.
Like, for the amount of alcohol everyone was consuming.
I've always questioned that.
I've had a similar experience.
The last time I was at an all-inclusive, I called room service, ordered a bottle of Jack Daniels, and they bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's astonishing.
You also do the secret tip, and that's where you get the real booze.
Yeah.
The secret tip.
You have to.
Yeah, if they get tipped, they get fired.
Pat, I tip like I have
Secret
money.
tip?
Oh, dude, I was palming. Now, one night I was drinking Dewar's 12 on the rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
After 7 of them, I was feeling.
Yeah, but the mixed, I know what you're saying with
but
that.
the frozen drinks, oh man, you're slamming them all day, not buzzing.
You don't drink the frozen.
You got to drink a beer in a bottle so you know what you're getting.
The all-inclusive I was at, they wouldn't even give you beer in a bottle. They gave you these little cups, and you just had I would have to get.
Well, here's what we learned from last time. We bring our own Stanleys.
Yeah.
And they'll make the drinks in whatever you give them. So we were carrying around huge, what's the stuff with the mint?
Cream de mint?
Julep?
Mojitos.
Salem's.
Mojito.
We were drinking Stanleys full of mojitos the whole time.
You felt that, right?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, all right.
No,
All right.
actually, we didn't feel those at all.
Really?
No, I was drunk one time. I was off tours 12. But Maggie had like 14 drinks in an afternoon and was walking around fine.
Did you and your girlfriend get a Dominican hooker
together?
I could not have. I could not afford one.
Hotel sex?
I would have pitched in.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good.
Yeah, you're going to expense that. See what happens. Yeah, why not?
I'll pay for you and the lady to get humped.
Oh, thanks, John.
I'm sorry, I just got in here. I'm apparently missing something very
Well, you
exciting.
were gone a long time. So
Yeah, so we were talking about
took over,
his
yeah.
vacation.
I had a technical issue.
Technically, he forgot what we
Couldn't
were
get
doing.
his zipper up.
He forgot we were on the air.
I'm sorry.
I had to wrangle the hog.
Oh, boy.
Can you imagine for 2 seconds what happened? Somebody else did. Well, apparently Josh is checked out.
Must have been out last night.
I don't know what his problem is.
Sorry.
The chick is impossible.
Now, in Haiti, they speak French, but in the Dominican Republic, is it Spanish?
Spanish. And guess what? I don't know much Spanish. I had a little
Everybody
trouble
knows if you speak English loud enough and
They
slow enough, they get it.
I want a drink.
Now, were you in one of those resorts where it was all inclusive?
Yeah.
That's what we were talking
So-
about.
Yeah, when you were gone.
So you don't need money at all?
No, I mean, I had tipping money.
Sure.
Because they're a lot more attentive if you're.
Do they have gambling?
They did. I didn't gamble.
Every time you eat.
Yeah. Well, you're very close on that. Now, I did have some great paella. Paella?
Paella, yes.
What's that?
A melange of meats and rice and stuff?
Yes.
Is that it?
Seafood. Our
Seafood,
Yes.
yeah.
I believe
Shrimp,
Pimentos, bell peppers,
George Costanza's
a
mother
little
makes
cumin.
it. Paella.
Yeah, something from the local dog pound.
Well, that's what's funny. It just said beef. Like on every menu, it didn't say what kind of beef. It just said beef.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hope
Was
it's
it big
cow beef.
buffet or were you able to offer?
They have like fancy restaurants at night and buffet during the day.
Okay.
And
Hot
you know,
tubs.
lots of hot tubs.
Yeah, I love a hot
I think
tub.
it had like 19 pools.
Oh, my
We only went to
gosh.
like 3 of them.
That seems like 17 too many.
Too many pools.
They had a hotel pool, you say?
Oh, they did have a hotel pool. It reminded me of a great
There we
hit
go.
by my good friend.
Oh, is
Pat
that right? Hotel Pool is a new album for Pat County. It's out there
I've
right
heard
now.
about it.
Oh, that's right. That was number 1 on 2 different charts over the weekend. Hotel Pool.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
How's
play a
it
song
doing
from it,
in-
Pat.
How about playing Hotel Pool? How about that?
Okay.
Just do it.
Give me a second.
Oh, you have to look it up?
Yeah.
You don't know the words by now?
I do, but you guys make me nervous.
Well, that
Yeah.
explains being on the show then. Okay.
Why don't we do while you look for your own song? Well, Christy, do a show, do a story for us, please.
do a show.
From the Silac Insurance
I
News
can do a
Desk.
show for you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll sing about that.
Sword swallowing. How about that?
We did have some amazing Dominican dancers
Did you?
that we watched one night.
Yeah.
And
But they do the frug? Did they do the frug?
I don't know what they were doing.
The Watusi?
But Lord, do they have some nice booties down there?
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh,
and they
yeah.
were all in thongs. It was,
Oh.
At one time, the ladies did a backflip into the gentleman, who the gentleman could care less, spready to the gods, and then twirl, twirl, twirl. But you just showing the whole world. It was
Whoa.
wonderful.
Did you tell your lady friend how much you enjoyed it?
Oh, she videotaped it for me and sent me a copy of the video. It was great.
Send that to me. I'd like to whack to it.
Sure.
Christy, you ready?
Sword swallowers all over the world celebrated World Sword Swallowing Day last month.
How about that?
I believe
event-
it's pronounced sword.
The event was first celebrated in 2007 on the last Saturday of February, which is also National Swallowing Disorders Month. The day's big moment comes with a global.
Hold it.
What's a swallowing disorder? Is that what
I have that.
You drop soup all over yourself?
Wait, I have a swallowing
A lot
disorder.
of ex-wives
You spit?
have that.
No. I My swallowing disorder, I swallow a disorder of fries. I swallow a disorder of onion rings. I swallow a disorder of chicken. Thank you very much. It was real hard for me to get it out. You guys were all over it.
So I just...
Dan Meyer, president of Sword Swallowers Association International, said many sword swallowers have helped non-object ingesting humans.
No, he said many sword swallowers.
But their contributions have been ignored.
Don't make fun of me because I have to talk this way because I have a
Mr.
swallowing
Meyer
disorder.
co-authored the first comprehensive medical study on sword swallowing in 2006.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I would imagine if things go wrong doing that, it could kill you.
Problem.
There's got to be a trick to it.
Well, you
okay?
start small with
It's like
letter openers.
Everything. There's a trick to
Ice
it.
pick.
First you do those
They're
little
not
six-
exactly ingesting steel down into your stomach.
No, but I mean,
think you are.
You're placing it down that
esophagus.
Your
yeah,
gullet.
wasn't Linda Lovelace? Didn't they discover her? And wasn't that part of her act was swallowing swords?
Am I the only one when I first saw that? It was amazing. Didn't you think it was amazing when she did that?
It is unappealing, unerotic. That's a word.
Well, especially when you know there was a gun to her head.
Or a bowl of Coke or whatever.
Wasn't one?
She claimed there was a guy off camera holding a gun if she didn't perform.
Oh, come on.
That's what she claimed.
Either way, it was still awful.
You wouldn't let her do that?
Oh, God, no. Ugh.
What a gay man.
So where was this event held at?
Let's see, where was it? I don't even remember.
Which Brazilian steakhouse?
It doesn't say where it was held. It was a world event, so all over the world.
I mean, the hotel, I mean, all the steak knives turned up missing. Nothing for me. That was a good piece of meat. Oh, no.
Is this like the same,
I'm dying on that bit.
Is this like the same vein of the people who eat glass?
Maybe,
Have you seen that? Is that real?
Glass.
We had a guy from Jim Rose that did that.
Jim Rose.
Yeah, the sideshow.
And when he was in here, one of our friends came in and took his stitches out of his mouth. He'd cut himself the previous week chewing on glass.
It's real glass. It's
Apparently.
Not sugar glass? Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? I can't imagine that wouldn't tear your system up as it went out. But that was the same.
I always thought the sword it collapsed into itself when.
No, they could open up their throats somehow and get those big swords down.
Yeah, we've all seen those stage knives. That do that stuff. Yeah.
Right.
No, they're actually gulping it down there, the old right to the hilt.
Is that right? That's the handle?
Why is there a W in the word sword?
I don't know.
Well,
Why? A lot of words we have are.
What are you worried
Ask
about
her.
that?
jeez.
I think it's important.
I think
it's very important.
Well, didn't Christy say sword at one point?
Yeah.
It's irresistible.
Sword.
Little mistake.
Sword. I said it every time this time.
Okay. Well, let's
hate you.
let's move on.
Everybody hates
Are you ready for your song, Pat?
Well, I have Hotel Pool or Steal My Identity. Which one would you like?
Hotel Pool.
You just played that yesterday at this time,
I know.
didn't you?
Steal My Identity. Do that one. Okay. All right.
That's what I was looking
for.
for.
If you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom program, and we welcome you to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. And Patty G has a new album out there called Hotel Pool. This is a song from that record, and you're doing a live version of it.
People tell me hackers are listening to all of us on our mobile phones. Buy online, they steal your info and get in your accounts at the savings and loan. My credit's bad, I can't get a mortgage, I can't even finance a late model car. Give me a brand new start, yeah. Feel free to steal my identity, steal my identity. I dare ya! Na 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 na. Steal my identity. My mom, her maiden name is QWERTY. 1, 2, 3, 4 is my passcode. My pet's name is Fido. Was born in Philly. Oh, look at all the stuff I owe. I had 3 surgeries with insurance, 2 on the back, 1 for the heart. They garnished my wages, couldn't pay my deductible. Took my name, give me a brand new start, and I steal my identity. My social security number is 209-526-413. Write it down. Na 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 na. Steal my identity. One more time now. Na 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 na. Yeah, steal my identity. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My FICO score is 303. I'm a single dad, paying child support, 1 paycheck away from bankruptcy. So please.
Perfectly valid, Josh. I thought it was a not a.
Let's make them all na.
Okay. Na. His steal his identity.
One more time now.
Na. No.
Steal my identity.
Thank you very much, Ben. The studio version of that song, of course, appears on the album Hotel Pool.
One that should be played, but I'm denied.
I love this.
He plays all his stuff that he records. Anything Tim Wilson did. Pat Godwin.
There's something going on.
It's all a song we play all the time, but no, I can't play.
The only one of Tim's things we play from the...
You play Kokomo. What's the Kokomo thing you do about the vaginas?
Oh, camel toe.
Yeah,
that wasn't.
That's not Tim Wilson.
No, I mean, that's one of yours.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I see. So you're saying if we want to play that, Tom should be doing it live.
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I have done it live.
Well.
But you don't sing camel toe.
Yeah,
That's
you don't.
not your
But
song.
you tell me that we don't play recorded music, but you do. You're a liar.
What happened while I was on vacation?
None of us know.
Oh, all right.
This is new to us as well.
It seems like they're a little bit more real and a little angrier toward each other. I'm not sure if they've had a fight recently.
No, we have not.
If you want to hear the other version, you have to go download it or Spotify it. There you go.
We love it.
Christy Lee, we have time for one more news story. Do you have anything over there?
Na.
She is Christy Lee. Bum,
There you
bum.
Chinese foodies are posing as mourners to try a funeral home's noodles. That's just how good the food is. According to the BBC, the Erlong Funeral Home in Guangzhou offers various noodle dishes to bereaved customers.
No way that's the pronounce of that word.
Whatever.
Okay.
But as word began to spread, hordes of diners have been showing up to try the food.
Really? At the funeral home?
Yep. One funeral home worker said some diners waited hours to get noodles with so many people that it was hard to determine who was pretending to be relatives of the deceased.
How odd.
This is like the Wedding Crashers, only more depressing.
Yeah. Well.
Ugh. So this is just a thing that happens over there. They serve food at the funeral home.
Apparently.
And the word got out and people are going there to get it.
Oh, we've got to try these.
Holy heck.
But would you want to do that?
No.
Are there people that crash
funerals?
Well, I mean, that was the joke at near the end of Wedding Crashers, that Will Ferrell went from weddings to funerals. But
Single women.
I can't imagine. I mean, I bet there are some dirtbags that have done it.
Oh, is that the whole premise of it? You go to meet the widow?
Or women,
Women
bereaved.
meet the widower. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Bring a casserole. I saw Gracie.
But in this case, they're going for the ramen?
Yeah.
Apparently. Or whatever. Yeah, the new
Oh, no. If it's half as good as funeral potatoes, I'm down.
Yeah, no.
Sure, that's a cheesy potato casserole type of thing.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Good.
It always kind of wigs me out to eat at a funeral home. You know, people, they have food there.
They do?
Yeah.
Usually it's like a deli
Usually
tray.
it's in the back.
You can bring in. There's
like
a room.
green room. Yeah.
It's for the people who are there all day. And,
Right.
Yeah.
But it still wigs me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I know. I want my casket when I'm in it to be filled with guacamole, and people people can come up and dip chips.
Dip chips. Now, you still want the a bounce house mausoleum?
Absolutely.
For the kids?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. I want to put the fun back in funeral.
Okay. It sounds good. Thank you very much. Now, I want you to put the fun back in my feet. With orange insoles. Thank you much, Josh. Tell me more.
Thank you for the stuttery segue.
I thought I had to do something while you desperately searched for the notes that you.
No. I'm prepared. I understand why you would project being unprepared onto
being in
others.
the hallway, just
the frantic look on your face.
You are correct. I had no idea. If you work on your feet all day, guess what you're doing to your body? Putting stress on it. That's right. Maybe you work in construction. Maybe you're a farmer. Maybe you're a doctor. Could be a nurse.
Could be.
Any more professions?
A server.
Now, what if you don't have feet? This is not for you.
We recommend.
Well, Mark's having to edit now.
It isn't for you.
That's orange insoles, Josh.
But you can buy them for your footed friends.
That's right. No, you're gonna, okay. And here's another edit point we can make.
But here's the deal.
Little Bobby was run over by a train.
Stop!
We couldn't even go with a grown person.
Tell me the deal, Josh.
No one's mad at me anymore now.
Tell me about orange insoles, Josh.
I'd love to. Right now, Orange Insoles is offering free shipping for any order at orangeinsoles.com. And listen to this. They have their brand new Orange Sport insoles. That's right. Most athletic shoes, you may not be aware, they lack true support. So whether you're walking, running, training, or doing what I do, preparing for marathons and other such...
Marathon what? Eating sessions?
Well, binging, I guess, is really what it would be called. Orange Sport can help you keep your body aligned so you can perform at your best. The Orange Sport features their new and exclusive O-Foam. It's a technology that offers a thin, athletic profile for top performance, giving you 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return. Find the right orange insole for you and every shoe. It doesn't matter if you're wearing work boots, dress shoes as well. Boy, I gotta get. Has anybody seen my dress boots? I'm going to a construction worker's funeral. Sneakers, you name it.
At least you have feet.
I'm getting a text. I've been fired. There's no.
Well, you don't. You drop the casket on your toes.
Right.
You got to have the metal.
There's no cutting required, by the way. Those other liners show up. You got to get the scissors out. Not these. They're true to size, and they include sizes 15 plus. So if you're Shaq, you could probably find an insole that's orange. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better. Do more.
Thank you very much, Orange Insoles. Coming up, a new robot out there. This is very exciting. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
It does smell like barbecue sauce.
There is barbecue sauce.
Christy made us meatloaf. I'm terrified.
We're celebrating Joe Day. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're being
it's Meatloaf Day, evidently.
Interrupted here. We have Christy's meatloaf has just been brought into the room.
Bob's going to try some of the
When did you make this, Christy?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
Meatloaf is always best in the fridge after a couple
Are there any fillers in this?
Any fillers?
What's your recipe? Can you share your recipe?
Yeah, I use ground chuck, some barbecue sauce, a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs, couple
Is there
of eggs.
barbecue sauce on this?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening.
Barbecue sauce. And then
So what's the verdict over there, Bob?
Well, it's barbecue meatloaf.
I put barbecue and syrup on the top.
Is it good barbecued meatloaf? Or?
Yeah, I've never had barbecue on my meatloaf before.
Not bad?
No, it's not bad at all.
I don't like the. It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
My
that's
kid
damning
asked
with
for
faint praise.
I can't eat. I'm meat intolerant.
Seriously, my kids don't eat a lot of seconds in my house, and
this is very good. This is a new twist to a meatloaf.
Yeah,
I've never had
kind
it
of
this
a
way.
sweet.
What kind of barbecue sauce?
Well, can we get this food show all over the
like Sweet Baby Ray?
Can we celebrate Joe Day again,
Let's
please?
do that.
No, don't feed it to me. Here.
Eat it.
Uh-huh. No, it's very good.
Thank you.
You need to dunk it in ketchup, though. That's the way I eat meatloaf.
No, I don't use ketchup in my meatloaf.
A hint of dog food. Just a hint.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor
today.
in the court.
Oh, man.
King Shark. King Charles was a young prince. He never thought he'd be king. Finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Shark. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Chuck, Chuck. Prince Andrew had his orgies. Chuck, Chuck. He's wild, that brother Andy. King Chuck, Chuck. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved from good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies. King Chuck, Chuck. And dressing up for ceremonies. King Chuck, Chuck. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. King Chuck, Chuck. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule, cause he's got the family jewel. King Chuck. He married Diana, they had a castle and a villa. King, but all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck. Couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will.
Refs are looking serious. Don't mess with Caitlin. She'll kick your ass. That's right.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
Jeff Oskay's here.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
What a mess.
Yep. There's Ace Cosby.
It's almost over, Josh.
I'm
almost
Chick McGee at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Hello, Tom.
Got a letter.
Okay.
Dear Tom. Apparently.
Well, it says that.
You seem to be the only one that enjoys these.
Oh, no. Got to be a Chuck Norris joke.
It says,
come on.
It says Chuck Norris likes his meat so rare he only eats unicorns.
That would be a rare meat.
Yep.
Yes.
See, there you go.
I don't know what it would have to be to make it amusing again.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of your brain is, okay, how do I twist this around to guess the punchline?
Yeah.
How about this one?
Okay.
The Dead Sea was alive before Chuck Norris swam in it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Good example.
How about this one? The flu gets Chuck Norris shots every year.
All right. Yeah,
no? Okay, fine.
Worse.
Don't cooperate.
We won't. And we told you we wouldn't yesterday.
But you know what? You keep trying to do it, okay?
Okay, fine. Let's just move on.
I have some good news for you if you're a fan of the Pope.
There's good news today.
Pope Francis woke up to good news. They've upgraded his prognosis and say he's no longer in imminent danger of death. That's always a good thing to hear.
When was this an option?
But
I don't remember that being said.
They're coming out with a whole new line of Pope hats.
They are.
Yeah, and opening up with a ball cap, just has the Vatican logo on it, and then a fez. Kind of an international.
What?
Yeah.
He always wears that big mitre thing. Not really very practical.
Chuck Norris joke over there.
You are going to pay for that. In the words of Paul Simon, I just await the sounds of silence.
Doctors are still cautious, have decided to keep him hospitalized for several more days to receive treatment, and then, of course, he'll have to do some rehabilitation for it.
All right.
That's got to be, what a gig that would be, being the Pope's doctor.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Not really. He's the Pope. He's going to heaven.
Yeah.
He's going to where everything's better.
I mean, that is one of those things.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to leave his responsibilities.
Yeah, you don't want to say, I'm the one that hastened his journey.
Yeah.
Good point.
What do you think? I mean, don't you think a Vatican ball cap would sell?
They probably have one.
Yeah, I'm
Have you
wondering
been
if
to
they
the
do.
gift shop? It's like
Just a nice, a fitted hat with a cross on the front.
Wait, I mean, is there a Vatican logo? Vatican City, like
probably.
VC?
It's a
Not very popular in
Vietnam.
South Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's so big in Hanoi.
Oh, my Lord.
I think Jane Fonda wears one of those.
I just promised I wouldn't laugh at your jokes, but that's a good one. Don't you think wouldn't it be funny if you put a fez on?
You have no respect
I'd like to
for
see
his
the
position.
Where is the no, I'm trying to kind of make him go international. Where's the fez popular?
He is international.
Is it Morocco?
Nowhere.
Yeah, it seems like it would be that kind of Morocco.
Indiana Jones movies? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Masonic event.
That's a Masonic temple.
Yeah. But I mean,
Parades with the little cars.
it's not very it doesn't keep the sun out of your eyes.
Oh.
I mean, I thought hats were supposed to be practical.
Cool embroidery on the front. Sometimes he didn't have his rhinestones or sparkles or something.
But shouldn't they make a fez with a brim on it so you can at least keep the sun out of your eyes?
There's a guy who just stands around and gives gives fezzes to everybody. He's the fez dispenser.
I like that very much. I think that is.
Give me a Chuck Norris joke.
You are so quick.
Really? Thank
How do you do that?
Well, you can be quick when what comes out of you is pure garbage.
No, I think a fez dispenser is very nice.
That was very funny.
Silly.
A Norwegian robotics company, 1X, has announced the Neo Gamma, an AI-powered bipedal humanoid robot.
2 penises?
I don't
Isn't
know.
it bipedal?
Bipedal.
Bipenile
It's
would
doing
be.
flips now.
Bipedal
That would be
funnier.
Dick Siamese, the
Yes.
famous porno actor.
This one can perform multiple household chores.
Yeah, you can.
The robot can do laundry, clean windows, and vacuum. The Norwegian robotics company 1X says that it's their most advanced creation yet.
This is really something.
And to make it seem more human, the company's teaming up with Shima Seiki, a Japanese manufacturer of knitting machines.
Shima Sneaky.
Seiki.
Seiki, not sneaky.
Seiki.
That's what I heard.
I think it's Seiki.
To create a soft and smooth suit that conceals the robotic's metallic body. So a little bit more human.
These robots are getting amazing.
Have you seen them? They do flips.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's unbelievable.
This one can sweep.
Yes. Wouldn't that be great?
Well, I go to sweep. I mean, every night I try to get 8 hours.
Wash the windows.
Yeah, and apparently you got to keep it away from the Roomba though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, will they fight?
They don't fight. You're gonna have the little baby Roombas running around.
They look like hockey pucks.
Yeah, keep you awake all night.
Is there a better Roomba out there, you think? Or is it, they can't be the, I never
I just got rid of mine
thought
last
they
week.
ever
I'm done.
did very well, yeah.
I had one for a while. It's in a closet somewhere. If you don't have any carpets, they just go around on the tile floor.
There was
a lot of dog hair.
There's a gambling. There was a video of a guy with a billiard table, and they have all 15 balls out on the, and you bet on a ball, and they put the Roomba in the middle, and they put the billiard balls out on the pool table, and the Roomba, they just click it, and you bet on what ball goes in a hole.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, and the Roomba goes crazy, of course, and they seem happy and people win money, but it's.
Well, remember
crazy.
we used to gamble on hex bugs?
Oh yeah,
those little robot bugs.
Yeah, you guys were doing that in your office all the
I
time.
love that.
We got to bring that back.
Yeah, we do. As soon as I get out of my treatment, we'll
I still love watching the videos of little cats and puppies riding on Roombas. That's pretty fun.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
they're having a blast.
Yeah,
how about a parrot on a Roomba? A bird on
I'll
a
take
Roomba?
a parrot.
That'd be all right.
How about a chimp with a fez?
I love that.
A chimp with a fez smoking cigarettes? Come on.
Have you seen?
How about a monkey with a machine gun? How about that? Oh,
with the wheel that's down and it has the guinea pig in the middle, and they open the door and it runs out, and depending on what door it runs into, you get paid.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like it has like 100 doors on the outside with a different number, and you bet which number the guinea pig's going to run into.
Yes.
And they let it loose.
Yeah, you may want to call that number if you're betting on that stuff. Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.